Hello, everybody. DadmanWalking55 here with you tonight. We're a few minutes late, but hey, folks, the last couple hours have been really a really weird evening for us. So hey, uh, you know, it's one of those days. Speaking of one of those days, hello, Mrs. How are you tonight?
Oh, I'm here. I had to go to the bathroom. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, wow. We got invited to celebrate with Most Martin Music on her channel for a little bit. Also had to do a lot of family stuff after we watched the movie today. And then now, then we got a little interesting call that we had to deal with some personal business like ASAP. So it's been an interesting evening, Mrs., hasn't it?
Oh, yes, it has.
But hey, we're here. We're ready to talk some Alien, a movie that I'd never seen before,
But
ever.
okay, are you ready to show them our surprises in three when we count down? Tell me when you're ready.
Boy, you're taking control, right?
No, but you have to do yours. You have to do that.
Oh, that one. Okay, let me bring it
Ready?
back up. Hold on, let me bring it back
But
up
don't
there.
don't show it yet. Don't show it yet
I
until we.
know, I know. I don't even have it presented yet. Give me a.
Okay,
I gotta do it. So hopefully we
we'll
see. If,
time it pretty close.
okay, I'm actually I saved the image, and I'm actually trying to bring up the full image, not just straight from Twitter. Let's
Oh, you
see.
haven't put it into the system yet?
I think I forgot.
Ugh, goofball, goofball! I say.
I know. I'm sorry.
Well, tell me when you're ready.
Uh, where do you want me putting upper right? Oh,
No, I want you to do your avatar. The one
oh,
I sent you.
oh, crap! You wanted me? Oh, shoot! You wanted it here. I got you. Mrs.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
he's such a dunce sometimes. You gotta love him. Well, you don't have to, but I do.
No, I will do it. Let me do it here.
Oh, wait, but don't wait until we want to count it down properly.
Let me get the right thing to know. So, and every now I got to be able to upload it. Hopefully, it will let me upload it. That's the thing. I'm trying, Mrs. I'm trying. I'm almost there.
I did this thing. So the reason we're late is because I was doing what you're going to see in a second. Hopefully, I can't
Uh,
change mine. I guess I could have uploaded it and then you could have used it.
yeah, I could have done that. So let's see what happens.
Well, did you get it? Because if not,
I
I can
tried to. I know. I tried to upload it, but it wouldn't. It
it
wouldn't.
wouldn't let you do it? Okay, give me a second.
Okay, it wouldn't let me do it.
Let me see if it'll let me
Because it's
actually.
not PNG the way I had it. It saved it to some other damn format. Sorry. Yes. Should I go ahead and say hello to people?
Will it not let us?
Oh boy. Yeah, it's one
Fine,
of
that's
those
what we
days.
need to do.
All right.
So
You got
it'll
it.
be well worth it.
Yes,
It will
folks.
be well worth it.
I can already hear the laughter now.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you put it on
I
yourself.
did. Oh, I didn't mean to put it on myself. Let's take the away. Let's go away. We want this one. Oh well, that ruined the surprise.
Ha!
No, it won't change it.
Oh no. There you go.
There.
All
Okay.
right.
Well, anyway, go ahead and put it on.
I don't see it on my thing.
You don't have it?
Where's it saved to?
I saved it on the picture things.
I do not see it on my picture things.
Well, crap.
Ah,
Well, I'll be the face hugger then.
no,
I'll be
no,
the one that's
hold on. Just give me a second. I just got to make sure it's saved right because it brought it up and it said it's the wrong format, and that's Barbara Streisand. It's not in the wrong format. It's PNG small file, right?
No, it should just be PNG.
Okay. Well, then how do I save it as a PNG? Because it says
I don't
save.
know.
Actually, I know how to do it. I know what I'll do now.
Okay.
When all else fails, you
Okay,
click.
well, I'll talk into the chat
Yeah,
and
go ahead. Yes.
okay. Hey chat everybody, how are you doing? We'll get this done. Yes, we did, and we did see Alien today, and yes, we had fun watching. We'll talk a little bit about it. And Mr. Angel says your timing is perfect, Edmund. Almost done cooking. Yes, and yes, we'll just be a few more minutes. We are working on it.
We are
And
endeavoring. And
yes,
so,
well,
so
at the last literally at the last minute, 10 minutes before the show, I'm like, "Oh, I've got a cool idea." And
mm-hmm.
so I was working on it. Um and so you saw kind of a quick sneak peek when I uploaded it. But
Yeah.
uh Dadman, try completely leaving the show and coming back in and seeing if it is there.
Okay. Actually,
Because I uploaded it. It should be there.
okay. All right.
So Dadman's going to go bye-bye for a second. And I'm just going to go ahead and say, let's see. Mr. Ernst says, middle of the night cooking. It's a national holiday here. King's Day. The whole of the Netherlands is drunk and partying, cooking for neighbors. Munchies time. Ooh. Since you're the only one not drunk, guess who's cooking? Yes. Well, this show is not only on my channel, but it is in Dadman's channel. And we're going to add him to the stage right now. And Dadman, come on in.
Help me.
There we have face hugger. That's what I was working on. It's not the best because I did it really fast, but yep, there it is.
No, I
So
guess am I allowed to talk this whole episode?
yes, you can talk. We're gonna break the rule of the face hugger.
All right. Well, I see we got good responses already. So, where are you at in the chat, though? By the way.
I'm at well. I just said Mr. Angel. He is cooking. So we're at the cooking ones, right?
Yay.
So if you
Okay.
want to go ahead and do that, I've got to find something, but I'll keep you on my headset. So
Okay. Well,
you keep talking.
folks. This really has been a hectic night. It's been very bizarre how this day has transpired, and it's been an adventure. And I think I got one thing on my big to-do list done today of like 12 items before Monday.
Yeah,
But
but
hey,
we
Mr.
went and
Angel's
saw
cooking.
aliens.
Hey, so Mr. Angel said he's the only one who's not drunk, so guess who's cooking? Instead, he says, Oi! Good to see you.
Oi!
And good to see you earlier today studying at your stream. And yeah, all the more reason to invest toilet chairs, missus.
Mm, no.
Oh, yeah, and always technical issues. Yep, I got you too. And hey, Penny! I get to actually say hi to Penny for once, because I know I see
Hello.
her all in your date chats, but I'm usually working. But hey, great to see you, Penny. How are you tonight? Out having steak. Wow. Well, thank
Oh,
you for taking the time to come in and crash with us a little bit. So I do turn my phone on there when we're out to eat. So Mr. Angel was laughing at, and I think Penny was also laughing how Mr. Angel said, "You have a little something on your nose, Dad, man."
I
Yeah,
know. I
sure.
kept telling him to try to wipe it off, but
And welcome, hello, Sci-Fi Sit Down. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you
hello,
here.
hello.
And we have also the great Sci-Fi Mombi.
Hello,
Great to see you,
hello.
Sci-Fi Mombi. Mombi are stunning. If y'all are able to, please put out the Mrs. link also on my channel. Because I want to also make sure that people know that Mrs. has a channel, and you can also watch us tonight here. And if you haven't had a chance to check out her channel, subscribe to her. Go check out her stuff. Usually every day, morning muses with Mrs. Dadman with her daily positivity. You are also working your blog builds and maybe some other stuff coming up, I guess.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It will be there.
All right.
It will be happening.
It,
Even though the monster, I don't think it really made any noise, did it?
I don't think so, but hey. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Stunning Dad. The Mrs. perspective.
The best perspective. This.
I want.
Oh, I got
want to.
I'm glad you said that because there's something I got to remember that I've got to share.
Oh, okay.
Eventually.
Well, I will not argue, my lady, and it's so good to see you. So, folks, how we are going to talk about the movie Alien 1979. Not really going to be so heavy in depth type of like a movie review, just more of a reaction type thing and how we thought and what we felt about it. So if you have questions that can help guide us, please feel free to help us. Tell us what you liked about the movie. Tell us what you didn't like about the movie. Because the first thing about the whole thing was that I
I've
had
got
never.
no,
Go.
I've got a poll question, and I'm gonna
Okay.
put it out.
All right. So I have to put it on my side
It's a
too.
yes or no. It's a yes or no.
Okay. Yeah.
Excuse me. Let's see how we. Oh, how can I do yes or no? I'll do it. Wait, I gotta fix it. Sorry. Start a poll.
Yeah. So.
Should should Ridley have left the escape pod to rescue the damn cat?
Oh, Ripley. Yep. Yep. Uh,
What would you have left? Would you have saved the cat?
yeah. Hello,
As a
Fermented Cinema. Good to see you tonight.
what was the cat's name? Would you have saved
Jonesy.
Jonesy?
Jonesy. Yeah.
Jonesy the cat.
Jonesy the cat. Yes. That's an interesting. That is a very interesting question to have tonight,
So
Mrs.
that's it's a yes or no. Would you have saved Jonesy the cat?
Well, yeah, Sonny said no. No. Yes, exactly. No, the cat was a. Cats are assholes. No. Wow, we're getting a lot of no love for the cats. Hi,
Hello,
Corey.
Corey. How are you?
Good to see you tonight. So, and how's the family doing with you, my friend? Good
Did
to
that
see
not?
you.
I tell you, people, did that not drive you crazy?
Oh, Jones is the main character, so yes, Mr. Angel says.
No, kill the cat.
Oh, so Sci-Fi Sit Dan said, "Simple. I found the movie. He found a movie scary and creepy as a kid. Yeah, I was 9 years old when this came
So
out.
let's see. I was 15. It was 45 years ago, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 15.
Mm.
I can do math.
Wait, I guess yeah, you would be, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would be. I know.
That's like that makes you 60. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, duh.
All right, well."
Oh my
So what
goodness.
do you think of it? Well, we're going to get to. But by the way, impressive questions. How do y'all like my face tonight? Maybe it's an improvement.
It's not the best rendering. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I am technically 53 until June. Yes, I am. So, yep. But hey, let's see. 1970. Let me get with a little bit of this. Get a little
Well, let's
introduction.
say when we went to watch the movie, and we got there, they forgot to give us our snacks, which Dad made
Yeah,
me
that
checked
was something.
earlier.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What do you want to take?" And we're like, "Yeah, no, we paid for the delivery charge. We'll follow behind you." So he followed behind when they brought the snacks, which was kind of funny. And then when the movie started, it had this like tearing at the top of it. Just it was a problem with the stream. I thought it might have been like an effect with the deep space and everything, but then when the show started, it was still there. So they had technical problems, so they had to stop the film. It wasn't even, they're not even film anymore. They had to stop the whatever
Yep.
the movie, and then they had to start it all over again.
Well, this is after you remember they really started because you were out chasing some stuff down. They started with an interview with Ridley Scott.
Yes.
And I'm so like, please don't ruin it. Please don't ruin it. So
And they did a little bit, which was kind of there were little things that they did.
But like you said, the thing is they don't really expect somebody to have
it's
never watched
45
the
years
movie.
old. You take your chances.
And that's one of my things I always tell people. It's like, hey, if you're dedicated to the Lord, you should have seen it at some point. So
right,
yeah, yeah. I'm not that old. I've seen the movie on DVD. Still in my 20s. Yep. Hey, I know. I will tell you, it's really one of those movies that I just judged as. I was 9 when it came out, so. And my parents didn't take us to a lot of movies, and I didn't really know a lot about it. I wasn't until probably the late 80s I'd heard of Aliens. And, I did try to go back and watch some of it. I think sometimes when you're young, not appreciative of everything, or this was not the type of movie I would have sat there, gotten involved in. But being a lot older, more mature, I was willing to kick the tires on it, and I wanted to see it because it came so heavily recommended by people. And I think the first real Alien movie that I saw in the theaters was Alien 3.
Mhm.
which, if you remember, that was a very painful movie, and
Mhm.
a lot of people do not like that one. So, yeah, and VHS and DVD for you. Yep. All right. So Mr. Angel said, "Don't eat space calamari, humans. Let go if you apply lemon juice." Oh gosh. So, yep, yep. Got something attached to you. Bring home and share. So,
Yes.
uh, now Mr. Angel watched it in theater when it came out, so he was young too when this came out. I you know, yes, Alien 3 was, oh boy, that's anything. Hey, you think you're a fossil? Yeah. Brogu, hello, welcome. Good to see you, Brogu. And we are on both channels tonight, just to let you know. Alien, as you know, was a 1979 science fiction horror film directed by Ridley Scott, uh, based on a story uh, with the ship Nostromo that they rerouted to answer a distress call on a planet, and they basically end up waking up the face huggers, which then become blah blah blah, and they the crew gets stranded on the planet for a bit, so they go to investigate the signal, and one of the crew members gets attacked by the face hugger. They finally repair the ship, go back up into the main into Nostromo, and then we have the famous chest burst scene on the dinner table, and then it proceeds to a lot of running around, trying to hunt this thing down and kill it while it's massively growing at uh, rapid speed. Rapid speed, you know, and then of course at the end there's only one survivor, and she gets away. Very interesting. So there will be spoilers because it's a 45-year-old movie. We will talk about our thoughts, our observations with this, and go from there. I obviously, when we didn't even get our snacks to begin with, that was crazy to have that, and just be was like completely ignored. But Mrs., go ahead and start again really quick. I'm going, and folks, as y'all say stuff here, if you, I'm going to be flagging comments like this throughout. So feel free. We will stop at times and get caught up on these comments. But I'm going to start with the miss and let her say what she thinks a little bit, at least of how the movie started, your impressions at the beginning, and what you thought maybe of the first part of the movie.
First off, let's check out our little questionnaire over on my side. Out of 3 votes, 3 people would have saved the cat and 1 would not have. I would not have saved the cat. I was so pissed at her for jeopardizing the other people to go find a damn cat. Sorry.
But but in Independence Day, you were like, don't, you better save the dog.
No, I didn't. I said, "I don't want the dog to die." I
Well,
didn't want
yeah,
the dog, but no, I didn't ask her to jump out in front of the big whatever it was. I was just hoping the dog would get to that little crevice along with her. I didn't want the director to kill the dog, not the character. I didn't tell her
mm-hmm.
to go run out and grab
Okay,
the
okay,
dog. I just didn't want the dog to die. There's a
yeah,
difference. There is a difference. I
okay,
like the
okay.
way that they did the opening. I forgot. I loved it how as they're doing the credits, they're slowly putting in the word alien up the top, just in a very simple font, but they made it look so cool. Just the way they put like one line of each one, and as it slowly revealed the name of the movie. I thought the beginning that was cool. Um, like everyone said, it is slow at the beginning. It's like just plotting, and looking back, I think that was a good thing because it was kinda like how they are out there. It's just like day after day. "Oh, crap, we were supposed to be home. Oh, now we have to go do this damn thing because it's in the contract that we have to do it or we won't get paid." Shit, so,
Ah,
they go I mean, but, just like, "Great, okay, let's go do this. We really wanna get home, but, oh, we gotta do this crap," and just that just kinda gave the atmosphere, "Hey, Lady V Elements, mwah, 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 to you." Um, But it I'll use the word heaviness. It kind of gave a heaviness to the movie, which I thought was like really cool. And one thing, a technical thing that we found out today, for the pre-interview thing with Ridley Scott, was that he said that they didn't, have the big budget like Steven Spielberg had, or the expertise and stuff like Spielberg had, but they took, and there was the one scene when you see them walking outside in their spacesuits up the big spaceship, the alien spaceship. And they said to make it look twice the size that it was, they used kids in those space costumes so that it looked bigger. So two of his kids are in the movie in space costumes, in front of the alien spaceship that was
Hmm.
on the planet. I
Which
thought
is the
that was
famous space
really neat.
jockey they called him. I remember though over the years that was called the space jockey. So
But that was just a really neat behind the scenes learning how they did that. And I thought that was really, really interesting. I always love when they find out how they do practical effects, and how do they fool us and we don't even know it. So that I thought was really kind of a cool learn, because now they would just do a green screen and have some little rocks there and make it really big.
that was
The
a last
face
minute.
hugger, the
That was
face
a
hugger.
last minute addition, Lady V. That Mrs. Just so y'all can see it much closer. So
Yes,
this is
it's
my
not
wife's
the
sense of
best,
humor.
but I tried to fix it. But
Yeah,
god dang it, he's still talking. What's the problem here?
who me?
Yes. Dadman has a face hugger on his face.
Yeah.
Pretty soon something will be I was actually looking for something to have something explode out of his stomach on there, but I could not find a good image to use, and I saw that. I'm going to do the face hugger. The face hugger in the movie, which wait, we should put his spoilers out. I think that would be hilarious,
Okay.
but no, we don't have to.
Oh.
The face hugger in the movie is when they go into the alien ship and they're looking. I don't. Maybe it's not the alien ship, but anyway, they're looking around on this planet, and they um, fall into this area, and it's basically um, a nursery of the little alien monster babies, and this pod opens up, for want of a better word, and this face hugger thing comes out and goes onto his face, and it's keeping him alive, but he's got this thing on him, and we don't not knowing why. We later find out. Can I say? Can I say? Can I say what happens? Um,
Yeah.
well, all of a sudden, one day, the facehugger falls off, and he's fine. We think, and then at
Hmm.
dinner one night, he eats some food, and a little baby xenomorph out of his stomach. Yes, it's a
Aw.
spoil.
Yeah.
It's a 45-year-old movie. I don't think you could really have spoilers.
Ah,
You've had to see the comedy that they've done with these, where they have the little xenomorph jumping out of his stomach and doing like
yes.
the frog,
Spaceballs. Yes.
the dance. But
And
yeah, so
let's say hello to the old man cometh. He's cheating.
hello.
He's got
Yeah,
both of us on.
thank you. So
Oh.
basically, what that thing is doing is keeping him alive as the baby xenomorph was
Hmm.
um, incubating in his
Yep.
stomach. Is
Exactly.
basically it, or his inner
For
body.
Miss that.
45 isn't that
Yes.
long ago.
No, it's not. It's not. There's another one that being a great movie. So, Lady V said it reminds her of a fun short film she watched a few times late at night. Oh, that would
Mhm.
be interesting. I wonder what that is. Um, let's go. So I agree. I the way it started up to that point, I actually thought I would be bored during the first part with all the talky talk, and stuff. But it actually, I like you said, how they brought the spelled out alien in the beginning. I love the sound effect. I love the silence.
Mhm.
The way the silence gave a lot of tension right off the bat. Then we
And
see that they're
but
all,
yeah.
and then they're all in hibernation. Uh, was one of the first things that we see. Then we see the slowly wake up, and then they're back to dinner. Then they're eating around, and then they're uh, going to find out what they why they're out. They thought that they were closer to home, and then we find out no, they were not close to home. They were had been, as things get revealed, we find out what happened with them.
Mhm.
See, like here, this is one of the earliest scenes in here with the hyper chambers, which the sleep chambers, which we'll see these in Aliens and other movies. Really interesting with the time travel there, or not time travel, but the distance being traveled, and they put them into sleep status. They so it was really really cool seeing this at the beginning. They moved to the food, the meals, and then we see them doing their jobs. What?
Wait, wait. Yes, yes.
Yes. Well, you typed it. Well, you might have said it out loud, but yes, yes.
Uh,
So we get this. Honestly, because I know I didn't know what to expect, and I was not sure. I thought I'd be bored early on, but the music I thought and the scoring really kept a lot of the tension up for me when they're
oh,
out on the movie. And
well,
Mrs.
the
While I'm
thing with the
talking, if you
music.
want to start some things, if I'm not
Oh, I
looking.
have no.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it surprised me how effective the sound and the scoring kept my attention. Like even when they're down on the planet and they're out in the storm, and then they go to the alien ship and all that. You'd think it's kind of boring, but they kept some drama even before we saw the eggs.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it just was really really good start for a movie that didn't have any bang bang pew pew at the very beginning. It
You
really
know, there
kept my
honestly was
attention.
not a lot of bang bang pew pew in the movie,
Hmm.
period.
Yeah. No,
There
there's
really
not.
wasn't.
They ran around with flamethrowers, basically, and cattle
Uh,
prods. But
so the yeah,
but for
Miss.
me, it surprised me though, because I actually, I guess I shouldn't say exactly what I thought of now, but I let's put it this way: I did not get as bored as easily as I think some people thought I was going to.
Mhm. Yeah, it was a very very deliberate movie. Very deliberate, and I think the things that kinda kept kept me involved, like one of them here, like Mr. Angel says, the sets in the movie, they were intriguing. Some of them I kinda went, "Oh, that just looks like they stuck Christmas lights in styrofoam a little bit," but it worked. It worked, and I think it's like someone said here, it's kept the movie from aging. And, when you talked about the music was there. And you kn and but what I liked about the music is that it was there, but you didn't always realize it was there. It didn't overtake, and it was almost like it was I mean, how many actors were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, what,
Mm.
6?
There's
7,
7 people on the ship,
7,
so
7 people. I mean,
Bucky's.
it was like the music was
Hi,
like
Bucky.
the 8th actor.
Hmm.
It didn't overpower any of the scenes. It worked with the actors that were there, the sets and everything. And, um, and I think that's what made it good because there were times I didn't even really go, "Oh, the music is playing," but it was, and it was creating that, the ambiance, and I think that's good
Hmm.
because when you go, "Okay, I hear the music. Oh, it's gonna be suspenseful because it's going or whatever it's doing." I never
Hmm.
felt that. It just was like it was suspenseful, and then it was like, it
Right.
complemented it, and that's, one thing I really liked. Oh, and Stunning did
Hmm.
comment, about them
Oh.
wearing adult diapers, yeah, instead of having toilet chairs. So and The Old Man Cometh was 5 when that movie came out. Oh, so,
Oh, that's too funny.
um
Oh, dude. But I tell you, one of the things that the sets and certain things like I'm going to take a quick here, I want to show this because I know you don't toot your own horn. I'm going to toot your own horn and anything else that of you that I can toot. Mrs. has a Ko-fi account, a Ko-fi page where you can actually do donations. She is monetized on Twitch if you subscribe to her there. Or if you like what you see with her content, you feel free to. It's a one-time donation. It could be a monthly donation. You basically you don't have the fees of the super chats from the YouTube and the Twitch streams. If you want to donate it to help her support her channel, feel free. Please support her in any way that you can financially. Once a month, a special thing, or every month. Kind of you can subscribe on your own terms in a way with that. Um, so so I did want to say one more thing because you talked about Dadman tooting. he toot. Yeah. All right. I will get to this. I will get to this eventually. Some of the things that we're going to get into this. You talked about set designs, right, Mrs.?
Mhm.
This is one of the more famous ones that always got my attention. This is why I wanted more alien movies and good alien movies. And they sort of tried to do some of these in the recent things, but like Prometheus, that they really did not get right. But early on, when they crashed on the planet, when the landing didn't go right, and they come into the big alien ship, and you got the space jockey here. You see him at the controls. You see him where he's all get to his life support system and all that. And the detail that they put in here, let me do away with this, is like in this spot right here, you can see all this, and then right there, and they took the time to investigate the scene, and they showed, they made the comments that it burst from inside out, those type of things.
Mhm.
This is the stuff that I really that got me. The visuals were so
Mhm.
stunning,
Yeah.
you know, and they were that good. And they,
Mhm.
like I said, there was not necessarily a lot of loud noise and loud, and that also makes to more of a comment that Fermented Cinema said there is no sound in space, and this is a rare sci-fi that followed that rule. Well, mostly, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's still. But you didn't have the sound. It was all focused on this. When they talked, they talked. But the
And
space
you heard
jockey.
their breathing,
Mm-hmm,
well, when they were, like, in the spaceship, it wasn't there wasn't unnecessary blah, 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 you're running for your life, you're hiding, whatever, you're not gonna be monologuing or
mm-hmm.
yelling at the monster, you're gonna be sitting there quiet and breathing, because you have your anxiety, and they just did that so, so well.
Okay, I've got to break my rule though, real quick, Mrs. We got Masters is here. Masters, good to see you tonight. Good to see you, my friend. Because of limited time, I'm going to go ahead and skip to what I think. If you want to hold on to what you think, is that
Okay,
okay,
you can.
Mrs.?
Yeah.
Because Masters has been bugging me about this movie for a lot of time, and we don't know how long he's got with us tonight. But I will answer all y'all's question right now. I I I like this movie. Was it better than Aliens? No, but it was a very solid movie to me. The sound, the scoring, all of that worked together. You can see the venting out of the spacesuits. That's something I noticed at times. I mean, most times we see spacesuits, they're just walking around, but this one they were actually venting out. Uh, I guess I would say exhaust is what would happen. But so Masters. Long story short, for you, I like this movie. I really did. So, um, well, so
Mhm.
and like the space jockey, I know that we talked about this space jockey for a minute cinema. Yeah, you're right. Keeping it a mystery is far better than explaining the backstory, especially in this movie. But it did give me something to think about, and I know it started questions with everybody. Who were these people? And till
Mhm.
Prometheus, like, sort of, I don't know, ran off the chain. But anyway, by the way, Masters, and for anybody that's new here, take a look at this new custom design that the missus made for me tonight. You may like it, and you may, here you go. Yes, that
Yeah.
is a face hugger. She did it. So it's amazing I can talk in this thing, but I am. So,
We're
all right.
breaking the rule of the movie tonight.
Yeah, that we
You
are.
should be unconscious. You should
Yes,
be put in a coma. And,
exactly.
I
So,
liked and I am gonna say I like the fact that it wasn't this because they would shouldn't have a lot of armory in on their ship. They were What'd they do? They were a
They're like
mining ship,
salvage.
right?
Yeah, they were like salvage, I think,
Salvage,
or transport.
so, they wouldn't be heavily armed. I mean, I would I suspect that, that they should have something, but it's kinda this movie kinda give is the vibes that they haven't ever met anything out in space before, aliens or something. So, it's
Well,
just
what's
kinda
interesting, we also got the way they slowly revealed things. They
yeah,
still, I mean, they're on this salvage mission. They're headed back to Earth, and then all of a sudden, oh, they got rerouted. Well, why? And then they
mhm,
slowly released different new steps to it. The next thing, well, this doesn't make sense. Why? Then you get another, and then as the movie goes along, we realize that the corporation is what is controlling everything. It's
mhm.
trying to send them out there to find this thing.
Yeah, because I'm always going, I don't did not understand the scientist, his motivation. And I'm like, what the, because when he, didn't do quarantine, when he didn't, he, didn't let them kill the creature that popped out of his stomach. When all this stuff that did not do, and you're going, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
Hmm.
Well, we found out what was wrong with him. He wasn't a guy, he was a robot.
Got milk? Sorry,
Yeah,
I said that to you in the movie. I couldn't resist it.
yes. But, so there are parts and you're going, "What is wrong with these people?" And then
Mhm.
they answer what's wrong with these people, you
Right.
know,
Well,
because it made no sense, and I think anybody watching the movie, was going, "What is his problem? Why is he doing that? Why is he doing that?" And when you find out that the, corporation, um, that was what his thing was to bring back, you know, the life because there was another, scientist, and he was just, replaced, like, 2 weeks before the, mission or
I think
something
2
like
days.
that.
Yeah, I think it's like,
Yeah. It was really quick, whatever it was.
oh, that
Uh
reminded me of Die Hard too. If you like where all of a sudden one of the key role people in the mission uh, suddenly got replaced. They got appendicitis, so they had to put another one, and they ended up killing the guy when they actually went bad because
mhm.
they had to get rid of him. It's like you always wonder when you had that quick last minute replacement.
Exactly, exactly.
Exactly. Now, Mr. Angel talked about the art of Geiger here. Hungry had mentioned
Mhm,
that too.
yes,
And they actually, in that interview before the movie, actually talked a little bit about Geiger.
yes.
It was very interesting to see. That was one thing that I was happy for with the interview. I was like, hey, people told me about that. So, but
Like he had to fly there to see him because Geiger didn't fly. Yeah, and things like that, and then they showed the art, the
mhm.
conceptual art, and then the actual, um, sets, and it was amazing. It
you
really that was cool.
you know what? I would have thought Stunning had said this one, but nope, the old man coming this one. So, uh,
Oh my goodness.
all right. So we're gonna get to everybody's reactions, what they think of it a little bit later. So, and oh man, coming, I can see that for you. There are two alien movies. The others don't count. Yes. Mr. Angel prefers Alien, but loved most of the Alien lore movies. All right. So I'm like this with fermented cinema. I mean that there was just something really cool. So uh the other thing that was we talked about too was the slow reveal. We talk about the slow reveal of the plot, the evil corporation, but also you can talk about the xenomorph itself,
Mhm.
the
Yeah,
pacing of that, because you had noted that because we didn't get to see it all at once, did we?
oh, no, I looked up some of the art of, some of the conceptual art
Mm-hmm.
that, by Geiger,
Mm-hmm.
and, I was trying to find like when he did like they showed like the inside of the ship. I was looking to see if they could um show it. But I think I'm gonna I think I'm just gonna show this one because it's kind of like a montage of them, and
Mhm.
that way we're not showing
Okay.
them individually, which I tend to.
Right.
Give me a second here.
That's okay. And Masters out there, Banana Hugger, Uncle Tuca, Chiquita, or Del Monte. Gosh, he was more than meets the eye. So let's see. Sci-Fi Sit Down, I think, is over on your channel too, folks. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe, share the stream out from both of our channels. But if you haven't subscribed to the Mrs. channel, please go subscribe to her tonight. Make sure you're still subscribed, and it's really interesting. And now, Mr. Angel saying to the old man cometh, I know, I eat too much Kentucky Fried Humans, makes me far. He apologizes, but you're so yummy. Um, this was a scene here, right here. When the alien popped out of the stomach and before he died, he yelled, "Don't hurt him. He's got my eyes." But the droid did say, "Don't,
Don't kill
don't
them.
kill him."
Don't
And
kill
it
them.
was like, well, why not?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There was so much, and you're like, "What the hell is your problem?" Like,
Wow.
he honestly, "What the hell is your problem?" And then
Yeah.
we find out why. Then we
Yeah.
find out why.
I got
So
so
anyway,
before you take over with this, I have to show this one. Master said he has a huge Geiger tattoo that basically covers his whole right upper arm.
oh wow.
Wow. And
Well,
Penny, oh,
here's
look, Penny said to Bucky, though, one of her husband's customers gave him all their yarn and unfinished projects.
oh
Wow.
wow, nice,
That's a
nice.
nice gift. All right.
Yes. Well,
All
here's
right.
a kind of some of the conceptual art. It's for the movie, like the inside of the alien ship. Here is like this one, and some of the concept of the aliens, some different ideas. Some of them are unfinished, but just that's kind of some of the stuff that he did, which is just amazing. Um, like I say, I don't want to show full pictures because I don't know who owns them. I'll be honest with you. At least that's just kind of a montage
And Balzette
of
is
the.
here tonight. Welcome, Balzette. Good to see you.
So I think if they did not have this artist doing
Hmm.
it's just a whole completely different feel. Um,
See, and I didn't realize there was so much to this guy's art. I didn't realize it was such a big deal. We talked about it a little bit last night. Hungry had mentioned it. I see people in the chat and love HR and different other things. And but then in that pre-show, the little interview that they did, they specifically mentioned him to bring him in on the project. It was really interesting to see uh, that they went to such detail for an artist make to enhance the visuals and stuff. It's just I did not realize there was so much that went in to doing this. Just
well,
being
like
a yeah.
I
Go ahead.
I'm going to show this full one because this. I mean, he goes into the detail of how the face hugger. Well, here, how the face hugger gets inside the body. I mean, just very detailed and nightmarish. Like I said, very nightmarish. A
Hmm.
lot of the drawings, but that was one that was done for the Alien movie, obviously. So yeah, um, there's a lot, and if you just search it and look, this stuff is so it's really kind of cool.
Yes.
The artwork, just his artwork in general. Um,
Hello, your Muslim uncle. How are you? No, we are looking at the 1979 Alien. There is a new movie coming out in August that looks good so far. And actually, the director of that movie interviewed Ridley Scott in the pre-show interview today. So that was very, yeah. I think a lot of people think that that's pretty hot. So, but no, your Muslim uncle. This is one of the movies I've never seen. The missus had seen it at some point before, but didn't have a lot of recollection. So, in our neighborhood, they were bringing the movie back into the theaters for the 45th anniversary of its release. So, what better way to watch it? Not for the first time, not here at home, but to go into the darkened theater and sit down and watch it. Although at first we were like, this little glittery graphics, man, it looks like a bad transmission through deep space. And then we
Oh,
finally realized about 3 minutes in that it was not normal. It was like they had to stop the projector and restart.
yes.
So, so in 1979 brand news, and Old Man Cummins said that they used Geiger Zeno for the new game Contra. Hmm. Oh gosh, we'll come back to this
Oh, wait,
question and
did you
then.
see Belzette was here? Did
Yes,
you say
I said hi,
okay,
Bowsette.
okay,
But
sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
hey, we'll say hi again. Thank you, everybody.
Hello, Belzette.
Make sure you hit the like button on our channel. Subscribe to the missus before you do anything else. Make sure share the stream out and let us know your thoughts. We are starring comments to come back to as we get through this movie. We and I know you had talked up until the chest burst scene, correct?
I've just kind of talked all around the movie, honestly.
What did you
Whatever.
think? Well, what did you think when that first? He's back up. The alien facehugger had. Oh, and hello, Buddy Hepburn.
Hey, hey,
Good to see you.
buddy.
Yeah. Oh, Brain Salad Surgery album, a similar style in '73. Oh wow. Yeah. So, oh man. So okay, we saw him. He had the facehugger. They violated all the protocols, like you said, and then all of a sudden it releases, and he's back up, and they go to eat. What?
Oh, I just love I agree so much with you, Brogu. Because how is it that a movie in 1979
Oh,
is so much more entertaining than anything that we have now? Can you please explain it to me? No. Well, yes, I can. Lazy writers. Lazy writers, uh, theaters, production companies, or whatever that are trying to get the nostalgia buck by just repeating everything again. But except instead of animation, we're going to make it live action, and then they do it sucky at that. Um, it's laziness. Just across the board laziness. People not wanting to work and to do something well, and they think also arrogance. People thinking that their opinions fucking matter, and so they're going to put them in all the movies. I don't care what your opinion is. I don't care. I don't care about any of that. I don't care about your politics. I don't care about your social any of that. But you know what? Just make a good movie. But you can't do that. So you sit here and you bloviate all your bullshit and put them in these horrible movies and
wow.
expect people to say thank you, thank you, thank you. That's why 1979 movies are so much more entertaining than today, because they actually wrote a good story and then worked to make it enjoyable on the screen. Oh, sorry. Did that answer your question?
Tell us how you really think. I mean, damn, I'm even sitting here like,
Yes, that was a long answer, Palzette, but I just couldn't. There just knows no.
Broger said, look at this.
Yes.
I am subscribed to Mrs. I don't know who you are, Dad Man. That is awesome.
And it's
And
also
hello,
and for
Simply
minutes
Steve.
cinema also says it's also the lack of mid-budget films these days. That is true also. There's no place for them.
Yeah. So let's see. Okay, well, since we're about to talk this, we'll look at this one. And folks, we got a lot of other comments that we're going to come back to as we get through this. But your most welcome said, I saw this as a kid. And because he eats spaghetti before the chest burst pops out, I was very suspicious of spaghetti for the longest time. That is so.
Yes, Mr. Angel,
So,
please do.
buddy, I did say a little bit earlier, stay around with us, but yes, overall, I liked it. I'll say more again why I liked it, the type of things. But yes, I did like it. DJ Play Nice is here with us.
Hello,
Wee!
hello.
All right.
Whee!
All right. Or as we found out in 1984, Wednesday, Daisy and I talked, and we're like, oh my God, the number of movies uh, that just from that one year, you wouldn't have to release anything to. So. Um, So basically, that scene, from what I understand, was held secret to some degree. It was held close to the vest. Um, I'm
Mhm.
going to go with an article from Yahoo.com, and it's back from 2017. It describes what they kind of the this whole scene. It was Um, uh, they described it about the scene where the newborn alien explodes out is an homage to that scene. It combined horrors of childbirth, parasites, and irritable bowel syndrome. You know, the effect is as gruesome and frightening as it was nearly 40 years ago. So they actually recreated it in one of the new sons, one of the newer movies. That was I think the Alien Covenant. But in what we know in Alien, it takes place on the in the kitchen. Kane has come back to consciousness. He wants to eat. So because they tried to detach the face hugger, that's where we learned that they have acid for blood.
Mhm.
And yes, exactly. We've also heard about like that. One of the other famous scenes was Nakatomi Plaza with Hans Gruber. It was basically they did one, like you do to your kid in the pool, where you catch them off count where they don't expect it. So
Mhm.
yes, so uh, so they told them, they kept the details of this from the crew, the cast, and the crew to add the drama in the intensity of the scene because, like, especially the one girl that's freaking out, screaming, uh, was really really interesting to see how this was shot. So they finally summoned the actors back to the set. Everyone was wearing
Oh,
raincoats.
what Masters has to leave? I
Yeah,
just saw this. Did
yeah,
you
please,
okay, bye-bye. Thank you for stopping by, Masters. Okay.
absolutely,
I just wanted
Master.
to actually say goodbye to him.
Oh, absolutely not, folks. Keep Masters in your prayers these days, and thank you, Masters, for being able to come in and spend some time with us. Basically, they kept it all from them, and they had raincoats that they had to come back to set. Uh, and then they said all of a sudden it worked too well. With the creature burst out of the king's chest, jets of blood squirted everywhere, startling the actors. They had instinctively leaned over Hurt's body as they tried to help the character. You can see the intensity of the struggling and all that. That was all real. Cartwright, who was the other female on the crew, got the worst of it, and you could see it. You could see how much blood she got on her, and she was genuinely shocked. And it ended up in the movie. She's quoted as saying, "They told me I'd get a little blood on my face, then they had an entire jet pointed at me." She says on the alien audio commentary, when she was hit in the face, she lunged backwards, tripped over a banquet, and flipped on the floor. Wow, that led to an urban legend that she fainted. So
Oh,
now, of
that's
course,
interesting.
after the big reveal, the creature made a getaway, puppeteered by somebody on a wheeled dolly, which is so funny. With
It that I to me, I think that was I thought that was funny when it ran away because I just was it just kinda it I thought that it just looked funny.
yeah, well, listen, as much as it was to the cast, it also surprised the actors. The chestburster scene stunned audiences when Alien opened 1979. Um, on a DVD featurette, A Nightmare Fulfilled reaction to the film, actor Tom Skerritt, who played Dallas, recalled a story that Ridley Scott told him. One theater owner said that the chestburster scene, quote, really messed up our bathrooms, and said he cut it out of the film in order to cut down on cleanup. So
Oh my gosh, when people go there and throw up. Oh, wow.
yeah. Yeah, another alien legend says that audiences at an early Dallas screening began running and fainting at the chestburster scene. Although they said it didn't happen that way, they were too stunned they didn't react. So, but that was such an intense today. I've seen it at times, but to watch it in the theater in the dark with that silence really was so intense.
Mhm.
So, all
Yeah,
right.
I do
Well,
agree with that.
we're going to
But
do
I
a
do
little.
say that the little character,
Mhm.
looked like it did look like it almost was like on a stick and they just were going beep, 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 as they have it running away. I did think that that was probably the one
Yeah.
thing, and I understand it was 1979, people, I do,
Yeah.
but I still looked at that and went, that was the only thing that I kinda went, "Uh, okay." The rest of the effects and everything I loved, and I don't know what they could have really done to
Mhm.
any differently. It like I say, it was 1979. I get it. But
Right.
that was the only scene I kinda went, okay."
Well, one of the things I do want to say real quick, we are starring your comments. We will come back to them, but we have a few other things planned we want to get to. DJ reminds us about MASH, where they didn't tell anybody that Radar is announcing Carl Blake's death to get the natural reaction. So,
Mhm.
is that all right? Well, take care, Penny. Enjoy that.
Bye. Hey, anybody, if, you wanna go over to my channel and vote on the
Yes,
poll we have over there, we're talking about Jonesy the cat. Would you have gone back to save Jonesy the cat?
yes, and
Yes
hell to
or
Dave C.
no? It's real simple.
Exactly. Hello, Dave C. Good to see you over here. We are on both channels, as the missus said. So, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm going to keep flagging comments. So, hey, by the way, the lovely Sherry is with us tonight. Hello, lovely Sherry.
Hello,
How are you
lovely
doing?
Sherry.
See you. And like I said, we've also got the missus. Now I'm going to turn it over to the missus. So make sure you subscribe to the missus if you haven't, because she does her daily shows of wonderful positivity in the morning and her block builds and more to come. But missus, I'm going to turn it over to you, because one of the things you do a lot with your show is what?
Oh, I do memes. Yes, I do.
Yes. What movie is complete without memes?
Right.
All right.
Here we
So
go. I'm just putting my link in there if anybody wants to go over there and vote for the poll. So we're gonna have that's my morning show is we're gonna do something meaningful, everybody. And our memes today are going to be, you guessed it, alien memes. Um, so here we go. In space, no one can hear you meme.
wow.
That is not an alien scene, but still.
Yeah, that's Alien 3.
Yeah.
That's Alien 3, because that's where the xenomorph realizes that she's carrying a new future
Yeah.
xenomorph.
That is so
Sorry. Why does that scene stick in my head? It was a horrible movie.
line up, no pushing. There's plenty of death for everyone.
This feels like Mr. Angel, I think, when he's playing
Yeah.
his game.
Yes, yes, yes. Hollywood, what the F? What did you do to the women? I mean, they used to have Sigourney Weaver. Oh my gosh. And that underwear scene, woo!
By
Even
the way,
made my heart flutter a little bit,
wow. Oh, man. Hey,
you
well,
know. And then you have whoever that is on the right. I don't know who it is.
give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. This is perfect
What
timing.
happened?
No, this is perfect timing for that, what you said. Um, Here, yeah. I know. You talked about the underwear scene, and
Yeah.
there we go. And we are computer's being slow. Sorry. There we go.
Yeah. Man, when she turned around, oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yes, it was. The backside was really interesting too, I will say. All
Yeah, that's
right.
what I was saying when she turned around.
All right. So go ahead. I'm sorry about that. I just, you said that and it was like,
Let's see. It was,
lost the damn minds. Like, yep, exactly. And we
yeah,
saw it today. Go ahead, Mrs.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. So, and then we have, let's see what I say. The good news is that you're negative for the vid.
Oh, and with that, who knows what will happen to our channels? But hey, it was
I love
fun.
this
I
one.
know.
Open your heart, open your rib cage and your skull. Adopt a Xeno.
There you go.
No, Jones was not the smartest one. Jonesy was hiding. Jonesy should have run to the escape pod if he wanted to escape.
Uh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Especially the back view; those were small, small. I'm like,
it's like,
holy,
why friggin' bother to wear them?
the
Why?
back shot made it really look like, why even have them on? But
Yeah, plumber's butt.
yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, headlining tonight's Alien Stock, Xeno, with his #1 smash hit, Game Over, Man.
game over, man. Game over.
Game over.
No,
Mr.
man.
Angel, Xeno lives matter too. Oh, Waiting for someone to love me for who I am. Never. Not gonna happen, dude.
Oh,
No. Not even your mother could love that face.
oh man, listen, but see, Mr. Angel, see, last night,
This one's called Human.
wow, wow.
My footsteps are the scariest part of the game. Yes, I bet. I think it would have been neat if they did while they were looking for it, that you could hear it walking at times. Not all the time,
Well,
but
what they
because
did though, what? I'm sorry, go ahead.
well, they didn't do it where you could actually hear the footsteps.
But they did do something away. So, yeah, as Brogu said, don't do that. He has feelings too, and Mrs.
Oh, I'm
Lady B
sorry.
loves to.
I
Folks,
was mean to the Xeno. I shouldn't have been. I'm
folks,
sorry.
this is the if you watch the Mrs. shows, the laughter is infectious with, and she
Oh,
picks some
sorry.
great memes. But they sort of did that in a way, but more their what became the Alien movie way, because in Aliens they had those motion trackers.
Yeah.
That's how they were telling where, at least a different variant of it, but that whole thing. And that created the intensity right there. You
Yes,
didn't hear
yes.
the footsteps, but it was like
You
where did
knew
it
it
go?
was
All of
around
a
you.
sudden it's
Yeah.
moving, then it stopped. Where is it? And then, boom, that type of things. So, and I agree the trills are worse than the footsteps. Yeah, when you see that, yeah, exactly. But see that detector, that radar thing, that to
Yeah.
me caused a lot of this, was a substitute for the footsteps.
Yes, well, I do think that's true. That is when it was like, we can't find it. Where is it? Where is it? They're always behind you, and turn around and then it's
Mhm.
all they found was the gun.
All right. Well, I'm going to take over for a second. Um, so we got this. So I will go back and take a couple of the chats that we have that have been built up before we get back to some of the Mrs. Beams. And folks, wait till you see some of the memes she's got. So, but before I do that, I did. There is another frame here. We talked about the chest burst scene, and right here we got and that's what it said. They did not know what was going on, but the except I obviously hurt, but then you know they reacted like it was a real life situation, and you can see how everybody is so close in the area, and man, wouldn't take a lot of force to have a lot of blood flowing on a lot of people right there. Really, one of the greatest scenes, and it was really cool to see it today in context in the movie. So it's one thing watching it as a separate scene, but today it really, really was really, really good. Yeah, and it was like their toddlers playing hide and seek. So let's see. Oh, Thade, hello, welcome in, Thade. Good to see you tonight. How are you doing? Um, so, yeah, yeah. And would you hear their footsteps anyways? But yeah, I still think the motion trackers were really, really cool. I did not know, having not seen this movie, I now made the connection to what they had in Aliens, and I thought that was really, really, really cool. So, and yes, I will take a look at that as soon as I can, Dave, and see what I can do. But with that being said, that was another classic scene, another picture right there. So, as the missus comes back, let me see if there's one of these that I can take off the thing. For minute cinema, I said earlier, don't kill me. I only ever saw Alien versus Predator in theater, Shame filmed in my home city though. That was a movie. I thought some of the Alien movies they made too dark physically to be able to watch. This one was dark at times, but you did have lights scenes that were not so dark. Just I personally liked uh you know I I I personally like Aliens the best of all of them that we have there. All right. With that, the missus is back. All right. All right, Mrs.
Hey, hello.
All right.
Okay.
I
Oh,
mean, I mean,
me. Sorry,
yeah,
me.
sorry. Bucky just got back. Yay, Bucky. You
Yeah,
made
hey,
it.
Bucky.
Yep.
Wrong movie, little dude.
We with our Fortnite, and I've got it. I they had it back out. They had the chest bursting llama in Fortnite.
I have it.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah.
I love that. Oh, let's see what else.
Yes, and the old man comments said here too. The space ball. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling.
Yes. Oh, what
Hello,
is
my
it? The frog. What's the name of that frog?
Michigan J Frog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even the most hideous of creatures has love to give. It's
Yeah.
just that
See,
some of them also have ovipositors and want to lay eggs in your chest.
ovipositors. Wow, I've learned a new word tonight.
And I said it right the first time.
Yeah. Good. Yay.
Oh crap,
Yay.
what just happened there? Okay.
No clue.
Makes first contact with alien race. Xenomorphs.
Yes.
Oh, he's so unlucky. Hey guys, I think I have a new favorite Disney princess. Yes, Sigourney Weaver. No, what's her name? What's her name in the movie? It's not Ridley. Is it
Ripley. Yeah, Ripley.
Ripley? I said Ridley. I knew it wasn't that. I knew it was Ripley. Ripley, the new Disney princess. Yes.
Yeah, the kick-ass princess.
Yes.
And Edge of Time is here. Yes, they meme at
Hello.
night. This is a line from Aliens. They meme at night mostly. When Newt says they come out at night
Ah,
mostly. Yeah, there you
mostly.
go. Love it, Edge of Time. Thanks, welcome in, guys. If y'all have funny stuff like that to share, please share it. That's awesome. All right, Mrs. Back to you.
Okie doke. Aliens on vacation. I've shown this one before. I love this one.
Yeah, I know you do.
When your grandma's badass and also loves to crochet. This
There
one's
you go.
for you, Bucky. This one's for you. But you know that thing's got to be mega hot.
Yeah. Yeah, and I want to remind everybody on my channel too. Make sure to check out the Mrs. channel, and go vote in the poll over there. Please vote in the poll over there. It's really cool because most people would say they would have gone back for the cat.
I
Interesting.
know, but it's getting closer.
Yeah, that's true.
It's getting closer to more common sense.
What? All right. So, and fermented cinema is off to Big Bamboo with the sun. Yes, it's true. Off to the
Hey,
mountains. Take
we've
care.
gone to pick bamboo. We've
Yeah,
got
we did.
bamboo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a
Oh,
whole
Edge of Time. I
truckload.
missed this one. Meme it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Yes. Yes. And
Exactly.
Mr. Angel says, I so want him to go to school dressed like that. Yes.
Yes, and this is where you can go vote in our poll right now. So the Mrs. channel, and while you're there, make sure you subscribe to her. All right, and Okay, what other memes do we have?
Let's see. When you need a fucking break from the perils of deep space travel and the daily line of intergalactic infestation, go on a cruise. Woo! Bye for
Yes.
Minute Cinema. No, yes, for Minute Cinema
Yep.
leaving?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah. Bye, have fun chopping down bamboo. Got this. So his friend says, that food ain't that bad, baby. And then I burst out of this guy's chest and I got the hell out of there.
Oh.
Oh, are you all right? You look a little sad. I need a hug.
Oh gosh! Wow!
I just gave you a little hug, Dad, man. That's all.
I, dang, I'm a hugger, like I've said, but gee, Manetti's that's
Oh,
oh god,
oh, I miss mom. Oh,
oh.
humans. If you've seen the meme, aliens. This one's
Which one,
human.
Which one, Mister Angel? Which meme did you want to be sent to you? Humans, I love that too. Yeah, Mister Angel wants one of those memes back.
This, that one or that one or that one. I'll send you the that last three.
All right, that'll work.
Now this is not real. I thought it was. I looked it up. There is actually a xenofrog, but it does
Oh,
not look
I
like
think
this.
Lady V
I
was
was
saw that
I
last night
was
with us
really
too.
sad about
Yeah,
that. I
that was
looked further into it and I
people love
was
that
mistaken. I was a liar last night. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Ouch. Um, but this is not real. This is just a sculpture that someone did. So I feel really bad like that. I feel really
one.
bad, but it's still a cool sculpture, I think.
Yeah, it definitely is. Oh, Brogu said I knew there was no frog that looked like that.
I was really hoping it did. The hug
Uh,
one, okay, I'll do
okay,
that. I
yeah,
will do that.
yep. All right.
Oh, wouldn't that have been so freaking cool?
Mm-hmm.
Find your center and birth forth through its chest.
Wow.
Center I will find.
Mm,
Yes, you can sculpt anything today, and if you're really good, you can sculpt something that looks, whoops, like that. That is just amazing.
Yep. There's such a thing as turtle frog. Yep. Leave it to the imagination. Yes. All right.
Ay, caramba, hey.
Yeah.
Have to do a little bit of the.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sure those weren't the words, but I like saying that. Ay caramba.
Mm,
It's a little Italian there, isn't it?
yeah, it's okay. Bart Simpson says it all the time. So why not? Why can't you?
My pottery always comes out looking filthy.
Filthy. Yeah.
In
That's filthy.
space, in space, no one can hear you scream the safe word.
Oh my. Oh boy. All right.
Persimmon, persimmon, persimmon. Nobody hears the safe word.
Oh gosh. Wow. What a great take on a classic movie tagline. Jeez.
Oh, let me see how many more I have here. I only have a few more.
Mhm.
Alien, Italian,
Italian.
Italian, Ital,
Italian.
Italian, Italian. I'm using my hands as I'm trying to say it.
Oh, there you go.
Italian.
Oh gosh. And you got that question. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Maybe,
Ah,
maybe, maybe not.
uh,
There's only
oh,
one person that knows.
yep.
Shh.
See,
Shh.
now she likes that one. That was cute. So, oh, God, Mr. Angel Cheese. Okay. and Brogu loves that one, the Italian. So,
Here's your safe word. Oh, wait.
yeah.
Here's your safe word. Flugga Conchiki Bolson? Flugga.
Eyes.
Oh, I don't.
Flugga.
No, that sounds so wrong.
Well,
What
hey.
movie should I watch tonight? Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, or Alien Resurrection? Hmm.
To me, aliens.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Punctuation.
Punctuation matters. Yes.
Yes.
Oops. I guess that's it.
Oh, all
Those are all
right.
my memes.
All right. All right. Well, that we have. So now let's focus on basically the rest of the movie. Y'all know it. That watched it. It's, they go around with flamethrowers and a cattle prod trying to find this thing and blow it out of an airlock. Everything fails. Crew one by one, the crew dies, and until Ripley. So let's just move forward through to a
I
couple
don't
scenes. One that
okay.
annoyed me was when the girl just stood there looking like
Yes,
instead of
yes.
the guy's like, dude. And if I was the guy, I'd just launch the flamethrower, at least a test burst, instead of trying to charge him like you did.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because I mean, we
I
were
agree
both sitting there.
100%.
And I mean, and then we were screaming about the cat. The cat. Where'd the cat go? We ended up. Where'd the cat go the whole time?
I agree. I just agree. I just think it was wrong. I just he should have just
Yeah, but they again, this back part of the movie, I think, really was
well,
effective in
because
using.
my thing was is he was so tough and so, and, and I understand her being terrified and just standing there. I mean, she was
Mhm.
kind of a wuss through the whole thing, really. I mean, what was her position, in the company?
But you know what? And all
No, but
honesty,
no, I'm serious, but
yeah,
what was her position?
I don't
Crybaby?
remember. I think she, I think she was one of the pilots. I don't remember for sure,
Oh,
but
if she was a pilot, I could
you know,
understand that.
but see, one of the but like there, it made no sense. But also
I
think
could but
about this. But
I
think
would
about
be
this.
terrified. I
But
understand
think
that.
about this. This is also high stress situation. All the tension. There's all the quiet. All that stuff. You don't know when the thing's going to come out because it had an ability to be quiet and then charge out and things like that. But then yeah, she
Okay.
also had to watch Kane explode. She got the brunt of the blood and all that stuff. So
Oh, I'm not saying that
yeah,
I just I understand
yeah,
you
no,
could
I'm
be
just saying, like, for debate, because
terror.
I'm like Brogu, but then again, if I stop and think about what the character has been through, maybe it would happen. My thing was the guy was just at least fire the flamethrower once, even if you hit her,
Get the
once.
guy's butt. Get
But
the
yeah,
creature's butt. Get
sometimes
it.
a warning shot will be enough to run them off. But
Yeah.
so okay. Bucky says she thinks she's now here, busy day with kids and Vina. Still need to make dinner.
Bucky, did you see this?
Oh yes, Bucky, this was for you.
This is for you. I don't know if you saw it. Is that not awesome?
Oh, Bucky just noticed.
Yes, he's got a little
Yeah, let me
yes,
bring that. Oh shoot, wrong thing. Hold on,
here.
wrong button. There we go. This just a flew one. But Bucky said that's open, awesome. That is
And
awesome.
Mr. Angel, I understand the frozen in fear.
Exactly.
I get that.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh my gosh, she just was so wimpy through the whole
Yeah.
movie. But if she was a pilot, I can understand that.
I'm not exactly sure which. Let me see if I can find that real quick while you talk about a little bit of stuff. I'll look
But
at I'll look for her with that. So, but yeah, but at least the guy just just fire the flamethrower once or twice. Just do something because she would not. I mean, since she couldn't move, you do something else. So, and yes, yeah, Yaphet Kotto was a great in a lot of the movies, and we don't even have the list of those. I know he was a bad guy. I think one of the Bond movies, I believe, if I remember Hungry last night correctly. So definitely a lot of stuff there. But
well, he passed away in 2021.
oh really?
Yes, he did.
Hmm,
At 81 years old.
wow,
So,
yeah. So, but and to the like I said towards the end, I Dallas through the air vents, stuff like that. This it was really really intense with the silence, the scoring, and it really was impressive with what they did. Is there anything about the way it ended up or in that last part where they're hunting the alien that you really liked or really impressed you?
near the very what I liked,
Mm-hmm.
so about the end of the movie.
Well, yeah, about how that whole thing after when it became in that we're going to hunt the alien down, and after the first guy with a cap got killed, and then they started trying to plan it. What did you think about how they filmed it? And then
I liked it. I liked it. I liked the fact that okay, we're not a military. ship, so, we don't have guns. I would think they would at least have something. That kinda surprised me, but if it was planned ahead because the corporation wanted an alien, so they didn't want him to kill it, so maybe there not being guns was premeditated, um, but I would have found it as a crew a little odd. Um, I love the fact that they smoked friggin' everywhere.
Yes.
I love the fact they were rolling and they were smoking and they were rolling cigarettes, guys. They weren't doing blunts. But the whole thing, I love that. I love that they woke up and it's like cigarettes straight in the mouth. I
You
haven't
were
had a cigarette in 6 months. I want to,
well.
you
You
know,
used to roll your own too, so I know that
yeah.
that was a
You
thing.
know,
So,
so
but
I love it. But I like the fact that they're like, okay, we're going to uh, the uh, mechanics. They made flame torches and they made uh, alien counters. Alien movement counters
well, listen to
things so
this
they could
about.
track them.
Okay, let's hit about this character Lambert real quick, because like Mr. Angel's saying, and Mr. Angel's got a lot of experience. He had a woman frozen in the rock face, and it took us half a day to get her off the cliff. She was completely frozen in fear, clinging with death grip to the rocks. He had to actually slap her to finally let go, and it does
Well,
make you do.
they talk about cave diving.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
and it is if you get in there and you freak out,
Mm-hmm.
your instructor he will not let you grab you because he'll take you down. He will leave you, you
Mm-hmm.
know, there
Yeah.
if you don't snap out of it, because you'll kill them too.
Right.
That you
Well,
get that frozen in fear.
Veronica Cartwright played the role as Lambert. She actually read for the role of Ripley, but found out she got this role. She disliked the character's emotional weakness,
Mhm.
but accepted the role. And she's quoted saying, "They convinced me that I was the audience's fears. I was a reflection of what the audience was feeling."
Oh, interesting.
And she won a Saturn Award for Best Supporting Actress for the performance.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's yeah, it was interesting to see. So I mean, even the actress did not like it, but that character was the navigator. She was a
Ugh.
navigator on the ship. So and Yaphet Kotto had played in Live and Let Die, like they said, Dr. Kananga. So, yep. He said he rejected a lucrative film offer in the hope of being cast in Alien, which he did get. So, all right. So that's interesting with those things. But basically, let's talk about that, and then we'll go back to the comments everybody else has left with us. We have the self destruct of the ship that apparently,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
People ask me. I've got to. I don't. I did. Maybe I missed it. Maybe my mind wandered for a second. But okay, she set the self destruct 10 minutes. 5 minutes you can't self. Why did she run back there and try to turn off the self destruct? I don't understand that. There was nobody to save the cat. She kept dropping the container everywhere. Why did she do that? Does anybody in the chat know? Do you know? I don't understand it. Look in your notes. Does it say? I just, I don't understand her motivation for doing that. She's like, oh, I don't want to destroy the ship. I mean,
Yeah,
why?
that was something that I did not realize, and maybe it's something if you watched again, we might be able to pick up. But for watching the first time, I could not figure it out. But now, granted, she did miss the window. She did miss it because she was
Yeah,
not fully
but that,
completed.
she tried to.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. And then we've got then we have basically she makes it back to the shuttle ship. We see what a magnificent like three or four types of explosions before it's finally done. It's a really beautiful scene, really good with the graphics that they had there, and they just and then you're like, hey, something's not right. What this ain't over, and then you see that the xenomorph had merged itself into the ductwork or the whatever you want to call it, right
Oh,
around in the craft, and not just jumped out. Oh yeah,
Oh,
for
okay, here's what it says why.
yeah.
I did.
Oh, see, so Mr. Angel said under the drive to live is
Yeah,
powerful,
but she was going to the space shuttle to
but I
zip
think the
off.
problem is I think the problem might have been that the shuttle they all knew was going to be more likely death than life because they
Why?
well because they had to take
She
a
got
chance,
off of it and
but
she
they had to
lived.
take a chance of somebody picking them up at some point. They were not necessarily near things because if you look at Aliens, as it reveals into the next one, she was not picked up in like 6 weeks, like her estimate was of where she would be somewhere. It went way off, and she's like 60 years, some god awful time later down the road, and I, it might have been something like that. And that was one of the scenes. The first time you watched the scene, that was an Aliens movie. I actually jumped in the seat. Yeah, there were some of the jump scares, especially when it came out of that. So,
What I have read is
go ahead.
what they say is that the creature was in front of the entrance to the shuttle,
Hmm.
and, well, she could have waited there to see if it would have moved. She instead ran back hoping to do the self-destruct, but then when she ran back to the shuttle after she didn't get it, it wasn't there. Well, we know why it wasn't there, because
Hmm.
it was hiding in the space shuttle.
Exactly. And hell to Rod
The space
Thunderheart.
shuttle, the,
Look at that.
escape pod.
Rod Thunderheart. Hell, Dad, facehugger, man walking. Yes, exactly.
Yes. So, I didn't see the creature there at that point, so if that was it, um, I could understand that.
Yeah. No, it's really, really, yeah, exactly. So I love what you did on that thing. So the facehugger thing, that was really, really cool. All
But
right.
okay, they say like the shuttle wouldn't make it back. Well, she's gonna be in like cryo sleep or something. Stasis. She was gonna be
Right.
asleep. So, um,
Hmm.
she'd just be asleep there until someone found her or
Hmm.
never wake up.
Well, I like the way they did the final kind of the battle there at the end. Well, I'm going to bring up another picture, folks, because you thought the woo. We talked. I can't wait to see the reaction on this in the chat. We had things that were hot earlier. Wait till you.
Oh, poor Bucky!
What? Oh, sorry.
Bucky got the
Yes,
blue mail.
yes. Bucky. Also,
The big.
your Bucky's kid loves me because I said get chocolate ice cream. Give him chocolate ice cream yesterday, and oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Oh, I'm so happy. I am looking for a picture if you want to take over either the chat or whatever you got with next. Lady V,
Okay.
that's exactly what any of us
And I'm
do.
gonna tell you, the
Yeah.
cat, not the cat, annoyed me in the movie. Ripley at the end with the cat box, it was like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave the cat box here, I'm gonna run out."
Mhm.
The fact that the cat made it in the stupid
Yeah.
shuttle
But the
or
thing is, the
whatever it was
cats
called.
were important because they could tell where the things were and stuff like
The
that.
cat
So,
never told her where the thing
well,
was.
well, it could hiss. It did the other people if they
When it
listen.
saw it, behind them. I mean, the cat. It wasn't like you could walk with the cat down the hallway and it'd go when it was above you. No, it was when it saw it. What any animal would do if it saw a scary thing.
Oh,
It
that's
was
cool.
not a special cat. It was just a orange tabby, which was a cute
Mm.
cat, I will say, and had great acting skills, or at least they filmed it. Great filming of the skills, but
Well, let's.
it did
Yeah.
not. It did not do anything.
Hmm. Okay. Well, it does in later movies, but anyway. Well, okay.
No,
Here we go. I know.
in this movie, if she stayed in there when they
Oh,
died, she could have shut it off
okay.
and left and
All
been
right.
safe and not had to fight the alien at the end.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, cometh asked if Ripley used the cat box. So no, but
I'm
I
just
will tell you, you want some more hotness? folks, make sure y'all hit those like buttons for us and subscribe to the missus if you
Oh, is
can.
that what?
The
Yeah.
no, we talk about the final scene here now, though, right?
Yeah.
This was very interesting. We thought the butt shot was interesting.
Okay, wait, he asked, why not save the cat though? Because it put everything in jeopardy. If she didn't go back there and stayed where she was supposed to be when the other two died, uh, she would have zipped off, exploded, no alien, you have to push through the air vent.
Yeah,
None of that would happen. You know, that's why you don't go back and save animals. If there's a burning house, you say, I'm sorry, because it's hiding under a bed or something. And, you hope it gets out.
no.
That's
Guess
it.
what? I guess we started a blue milk wave craze now because Burger's going to go buy some.
Ooh,
There
let
you
us
go.
know what you think.
Yeah, make sure you stock up on it though, Bucky. There you go. And hey, listen, the wonderful opinions that a lot of y'all may not get to catch the missus in the daytime. Hopefully, she can do more in the night. But this is a way to support the missus. Make sure you subscribe to her YouTube channel or Twitch channel. Uh, but also, if you want to support her, instead of like YouTube has its super chats and things like that, Mrs. has a Ko-fi page where you can support with one-time donations or monthly donations you
Oh,
see
thank
fit, and there's more that she keeps than you would see than you would get through a YouTube super chat. So, but yeah, oh my God, that's desperate.
Oh,
Bucky
that's
almost showed
bad.
whiskey to get the taste out. All right, so Bowsette views it same as the Super Metroid: save the animals or save the seconds. All right, well, folks, listen, we want to get hot. Okay, I
The
know that
seconds.
we
Sorry.
already had some stuff that there. Lady V's
Come on, I
here.
want to see
You're
it. Would
here.
you please?
Okay, the final scene. When the thing was in when the xenomorph uh when the xenomorph was in the panel and she kind of slid back into the closet here. So this it was in her underwear, and then
Ooh, baby. But
this yeah,
yeah, her getting in that spacesuit, how
yeah.
it didn't hear her, I don't know.
Well, it's also slow coming out of it knew she was there somewhere, but it was slow coming out. I think it had to work its way out because it couldn't just I think it had to
Oh,
work its
kinda
way.
crammed itself in?
Yeah, it kind of crammed itself in and then had to work its way out a little bit. So she's back here. So she gets the idea of go. Yeah, you think it's cold? Yeah, it looks cold there. So, but hubba hubba. All right. Um, but so she's in there. She slides one leg in, gets in the other. It was really cool to see the way she thought about how to end this with the with the xenomorph is get into the spacesuit, slide out, and then strap into the chair, and then kick
Mhm.
the 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 hatch open, so the vacuum would suck the xenomorph out, who was trying to fight, and then she shot the gun. Then she shot the gun and knocked him out, but the gun got trapped in the door, so the xenomorph got back and tried to get into the into the engines, and then she just fired the engines and blew the xenomorph off, and we have the end. I thought it was a pretty good ending. A lot of times in these movies we have stupid endings. How did you like the ending?
I
So,
like the ending. I thought the ending was done well. It was believable.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is gonna poke someone's eyes out, and Belzette says, "Cameraman knew the assignment."
Nice angle.
Yes.
Oh my God, I didn't even put that with the blue milk. Sorry
Oh,
about
God.
milk. Third small cup, couldn't go to the fact it's blue
Well, it's
milk.
not
Milk
a
that is blue.
bantha. It's not a
It's not a
bantha.
bantha. Exactly. They knew. No, you can keep going. We're almost done on the movie part of it, so gonna poke someone's eye out. Oh gosh.
Cameraman
No,
deserves an Oscar.
yes, exactly. Brogu, yeah, yeah, you can have room, yeah. Oh my goodness. So, all right. Well, I figured that's
She was
there's
starting
time
to
for
strip. She was starting to strip down to go into the hyper
yeah.
the chamber thing,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep. And you notice
ooh,
the cat got put in there, and the door had already been lowered.
yeah,
So
the cat was safe. Everybody, the
yeah.
cat was safe.
So, but hey, I tell you, I got a new appreciation for. I did not expect to see that much of Sigourney
Well,
Weaver in this.
remember this was not a late movie. This is one she didn't really do a lot of stuff before this, right?
No, because in that.
Did it
Oh, what? Go ahead and answer her question while I look for a picture. Why would a cat be there?
Beware on the ship?
Yeah, and with her.
Oh, well, I think the cat was just on the ship as kind of like a mascot kind of thing because they're out there forever bored. And she saved it and took the cat into the shuttle because she heard it meow and didn't want it to get blown up. So she rescued the cat, which could have probably compromised the entire mission. But yay, we saved the cat and put it in one of the little chambers. So that's why the cat was there. I think it was like a mascot, just
Mm-hmm.
there. Um,
Yeah, yeah. So that's basically what did y'all think about then? And we're going to go back through and try to look at some of the
They
comments and
put the
answer
they how was the cat shredded? No, the cat wouldn't because it goes to sleep. They put him to sleep.
Yeah. So I don't have a
But
rear
but
shot.
there would be no pests in space.
What's that? Oh,
He said to get rid of pests. I can see that on a farm, a ship on Earth where there's pests,
yeah.
but I don't know. I didn't mind the cat being there. I just think you jeopardized, the lives of whoever else was there to
For a
rescue a
goose going to
cat.
watch it. Well, like a lot of sailing ships have pet mascots and dogs.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
whether
they
it's,
for the cats and
yeah,
things. They get the
yeah.
rats and things,
So
and I
remember, they are
understand
still from
that.
Earth. Yeah. So uh, how to shred walls. Yeah, cats can do lots of things, but yeah, yep. To get rid of pests. Yeah, like cats and dogs function on ships. So there could be pests. Yeah, there could be. You never know. All right. Well, we covered the whole movie. There's one thing before we do look at the others the comments. So hopefully we've been flagging some others, but it was this guy right here, who we learned is not really a guy.
Oh yeah, Mr. Robot Guy.
Yeah, Mr. Robot Guy.
The one
Yes.
scene I thought it was so fun. I do think this was funny. Okay, he's been all twisted up and everything. He's just twitching on the floor, and then I think it's so funny that they're trying to get the fake head to stand up, and they keep pushing it and moving it. Like, why are you do? I knew why they were doing it because they had to get it in the right position so that they could do the scene with the actual actor. Um, but
Mm-hmm.
I still thought it was funny how they kept trying to get the scene where they kept moving it and kind of pushing it, trying to get it to fit, sit up the way that they needed the angle to be so that it could
Mm-hmm.
actually um, do the scene with the actor.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was interesting. Them trying to position the fake head.
Position after all the underwear shots we had. I gotta
Yes.
do it. Lisa is here with us tonight.
Hello, Lisa.
Ash, yes, Ash. This is a great Ian Holm though, who I did not realize he did went this far back. I remember him in like Fifth Element and stuff like that. Great to have you with us tonight, Lisa. Also, folks, Mrs. Channel, Mrs. Go ahead and put your link in there one more time. She's got a poll on her channel, so go over there and vote. That way you hit the like, subscribe if you haven't over there. But yeah, this was really cool watching this guy here because he you know it lays the groundwork for Aliens. So yeah, you never liked. Yeah, he always had that quality. So yeah, yes, he was creepy in this. The actor did a great job. Very very creepy. And oh right, take care, Miss Old Man Cometh. Great to have seen you, and thanks for
Oh,
hanging around. So, but yeah, go check out the misses over there right now so that you can vote in the poll. But yeah, what did you think of this droid? Well, we find out later he's an android. Like you said, they couldn't prop his head up right. He was like still going after him until they finally really cut everything up that there was to cut. But Ian Holm did a great job in this.
First off, see you later, old man cometh. It was nice seeing you today. Yes, I thought he was really good. Like I say, when you found out that he was an alien, Well, when you first found out what the
Android.
directive he was
Yeah.
I'm an
Yeah.
Android, sorry. But when you first found out what the directive he was given,
Hmm.
um,
Yeah. The
and then on top of that, you find out that he's not he's an
I'm trying to
android.
figure out how he snuck in so quietly on her though, in that inner room though. It was like she was reading all the dispatches, getting the thing about the mission, about his orders, and then like, but he got in there with her just out of nowhere. You heard nothing.
Because he's an android.
Yes, and the
Hey,
milk.
Lisa.
Speaking of milk again, blue milk, Bucky. But there's plenty of white milk in this one. It's the blood of the androids. So
Yeah, that was
yes,
that was a really good scene because it made it messy with the, whatever the lubricant was, and everything that is it raining?
that's what I'm thinking. I was hearing
Um,
the same thing through my headsets too. I
um,
do not think that they had a rule about no androids in space, but they modified them because I
no,
think
yeah,
Bishop says in the second in Aliens that there's a behavioral chip modifier or something that would prevent him from ever allowing a human or hurting a human again after that. So yeah, it was raining. So
but, I thought that that was really kinda neat that they, not only they showed all the wires and everything, but, like,
mhm,
he was actually, in a sense, like, bleeding out with the whatever lubricants or fluids that were there from the, um, the damage that happened to him, which
yeah,
I always look when they show, Android or something being killed or ripped up. They only just show the wires. I'm going, there's got to be lubricant. There's got to be something else in there, and you've never seen it, And
mhm,
they actually showed it with this, and I thought that that was really, I thought that was cool. I
yeah.
thought that was a neat thing to do.
Oh, go ahead and bring up Mister. Yes, the priest from the Fifth Element. Yes, exactly. So, hey, no, no, we're gonna. I want to find that blue milk, and yes, because last night on one of my Dad Man late night with Dad Man and friends, y'all got to come check out our squirrel streams. They're a riot, and last night was a riot with the blue milk story also. So, it's actually a nod back to the original Star Wars in the scene on Tatooine with Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. So, um, check it out. I'm going to check it out myself. But go ahead and expand on what Mr. Angel was. I wanted to find
Oh
one more
yeah, he was
picture.
saying like the milk fluid instead of blood was it was, and I agree 100% with that. It made it actually more scary than blood because you number one, you didn't expect it. But I have always wondered, why is there never any fluid with any of these uh androids and things, and like a pressurized fluid like blood for coolant. Yeah. And so I love the fact that they did that. It was unexpected, and but I think it made it just really just so much. And when they like got onto their mouth or splurted, I just love that scene, and I love that it wasn't the color of our blood. It could have been, but it could have been green or another
Hmm.
color. But I don't know why.
Yeah. Well,
I
see,
thought
compared
that
to this,
scene was done so well,
well,
you
compared like
know
this, here we have the regular human blood, and like we had said, how they did not tell the actors what was happening, and
Right,
this you got a natural terror look right there, reaction, with the
mhm,
spray that had happened. So, but then
right.
contrast it with the blue. I've got a picture right here. It's just
What
only
did
going to be
he
the
show?
head huh?
The alien,
Yeah,
the
I'm going to bring up
android,
the
the
Android. Yeah, I'm
android.
going to bring that up real quick and show that because see, contrast it.
You see
Just the white.
the
You don't
fluid.
expect. You would expect red and everything, and then you got just
I just think it was brilliant. I was thinking brilliant that they did um, any fluid coming out of an android. I just thought that was kind of, neat, and it wasn't, like, pretty. I mean, it
mhm,
was just nasty.
like right here is more gross than blood because it was white.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
I really appreciated that detail.
Yeah,
Um, And like I say, I loved it how they kept trying to prop his head up, the fake head, so that when it was his head, it would be in the right spot. And I appreciate that um, that detail because they didn't have to do that. They could have just shown it
Mhm.
laying down and then kind of them putting it and then but they that was a good detail and
Yep.
kudos to whoever was the continuity person in that to
Mhm.
make sure that that happened because I am sure that those scenes were not filmed on the same day and probably not even the same director. It probably was a second director or something that did that scene. Them just putting the head up and and then the main director doing um, the one with the actor.
So now I said what I thought earlier. I like this movie, and we'll go ahead and talk about what we like. I like this movie overall. This really was a good movie. It was. Now I don't put it up on the level of like Star Wars. I mean, it's a great movie, and I can see how it starts something. But it was really good. It was not what I expected. It was, I did not get bored in this one
Mm-mm.
throughout. Which a movie like this, sometimes I get lost. I do just my mind wanders because of the silence and all that. But the silence is what kept you. The scoring, the scenery, all that. It was actually a case where the silence actually got me interested. It created the drama and the tension. So I really like this movie. I think it's great. Will not still think it's better than Aliens because of some of my natural biases, but this was a really good film, which I'm hoping the one in August with the director of that interviewing Ridley Scott, I hope he makes it more like this and Aliens than the last few of the Alien movies that are out. So I'm a little hopeful, but we'll see what happens. So, Mrs., what did you think? What did you
I like the movie. I like the movie. I liked it. I mean, I liked the attention to detail that they did through the entire movie, even the opening credits with the way they did revealed the title of the movie. I was hooked from the beginning of the movie and the characters. Like I say, it was slow at the beginning, and that does not necessarily mean a bad thing, but it kind of got you into like the way that those actors their characters were. It's like, oh, another day at work, and you're plotting and you're doing what you got to do. Oh, you got to work late. They had to work overtime because they had to go this whatever this signal was. So there was all, which makes you wonder, did they hear the signal? did the did the co all these things you wonder, did the corporation hear the signal before I mean, how long had they been gone? Because for them to put the Android on and all that stuff, but here's the there, but, they're like, "Oh, they're doing overtime now. They've got bosses that are assholes because if they don't do this, they won't get any money because they didn't
Mhm.
read their contract very well," and there's just just this, plotting and plotting of
Yep.
life,
Yep.
and then it all starts happening, the face hugger and,
And
you
normally I
know
check out of movies that start slow,
yeah.
but
But you're learning a bit about the characters, Miss Whiny. Oh, do we have to go down there? I mean, she just was a whiny. Lambert was her name. I
yeah.
mean, but just whiny. I mean, you almost you almost were wishing that she was the one that got the face hugger on her. But just the characters. It allowed you to kind of develop the characters to kind of see how they were, um, and it just really set up the movie well.
Mhm.
And then, when even though there was a lot of suspense and a lot of
Well, take care,
action,
Miss Angel. If we miss you,
yes,
go.
um, it wasn't over the top.
Mhm.
It fit with the movie. Them getting um, the flamethrowers. Yes, may the force be with you, Mr.
Oh,
Angel. Good night, good night.
well,
Yeah, I mean, it all worked so well.
mhm.
There was, like I say, the only thing that annoyed me was you know, some of the way the characters acted, but I okay, I will accept that that's just the way the characters were, that's fine. No, the one thing that annoyed me was the little, baby alien, and it looked like it was just on a stick bouncing, away. It looked like a Rizzo the rat on the Muppet. It just, it was like "Doo, doo, 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 doo," and that's what I was thinking as it was running away. I went "Doo, doo, doo," in
Yep.
my brain. "Doo, doo, doo." That was the only thing that I went, "Oh," that bothered me, honestly. The rest of it, I think it was good. I think the writing excellent. The music was like the eighth character, the seventh character. It was there, but it wasn't obtrusive. Um, and I just really liked it. And it was made in 1979. The conceptual art. Geiger, who did the set design, the creature design, brilliant. It was brilliant. Um, and I just really, like he said, there was one scene that they had to shoot like the outside, and they didn't have the money,
Hmm.
so he shot off. The camera shot a monitor of the filming,
Hmm.
and that was like the guy was looking at it, and it gave it that look that they couldn't really get any other way.
Well, how about the? Did you say specifically how? But they used his kids.
Yes, and when they wanted to get a bigger scale on the alien ship, um,
Yeah.
to make the ship bigger, they didn't do that. They just shrunk the actors. They put kids, two of them being his own, in
Hmm.
spacesuits and had them as they were climbing into the ship. Those were kids. Brilliant. That kind of
Hmm.
stuff I just loved.
Yeah.
I loved the tech. It was all practical effects that were absolutely,
Exactly.
absolutely amazing.
Well.
Um, and I did not see any flaws in it.
Well, cool.
Even the character flaws, which drove me crazy. Um,
You could overcome them. Yeah.
I went, okay, it's the character.
Yeah.
And or they explained it. They
Hmm.
explained why the scientist was acting like he was because he was an android under direct orders from corporation or mother or whatever it was.
Mother.
So,
Yeah.
I just I really thought it was a good movie. And
Well,
from the
cool.
writing to the filming, the directing, the scenery, the music, all of it. I don't think there was any flaws except for the little baby alien. I just wish and I don't know what else they could have done
See,
differently.
I didn't really consider that
Um,
a flaw of the character, but it did look like a
what
little plunger,
Yeah, it
the
just didn't.
alien. I
I
mean,
know. I don't think it just. It was 1979. I get, and that's why I will let it go. But I just kind of went,
mhm.
I wish it. My 2024 sensibilities went. Oh, I just wish that was done different. I just thought it was, Jose Jalapeno on the stick. You
By the way,
know,
Hungry's here. By the way,
hello, hungry. Hello, hungry.
wow, that's good. You did good.
I had to do
So,
something there. But
and
but
he
that
adores
really,
your appreciation of artistry. So, plunger, yes.
yeah.
So
That was the
like
one
Rod
thing
says,
that
science fiction is based on what could be, based on possibility.
mhm,
Hmm.
yes.
So,
But that was really the only thing that I kinda went, "Mm." And you know what? And another thing that bothered me was Mr. Mechanic, um, Harry Dean Stanton, whatever, when he sees the skin, the shedded skin
mhm.
of the alien, and he's not like, "Oh, I think I might have to tell somebody about this."
Yeah,
No, he still goes looking for the cat. No, I would
yeah,
be saying, "Hey, everybody, this thing is grown."
yeah.
He was
Your cat's on
obviously,
your own.
yeah, this thing is grown. Here's the skin that I have now.
Yep. Well,
I don't know how many more times it's shed.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it had rapid growth. I mean, we see
Yeah, those
Parker
things I was like,
acknowledges that
"No, you
later.
idiot. Why didn't you go tell somebody?"
I know. Well, I will say that, and I know that Hungry's come in. Overall, I thought this was a solid movie. Is
Oh,
it better?
absolutely.
It's not as good as Aliens to me because I like what I like. But this is the type of movie, and I will tell you, and I think one of the problems is attention span. Okay,
Mhm.
and this is why I probably love with a movie like Wrath of Khan, and all goodness to our friend J.T. Kirk. Think that probably some movies are not made for me to watch at home. There's daylight outside. There's other distractions. Usually in a movie, you turn your phone off. There's it could be daylight outside. I think this movie, I would not have liked watching it at home.
What we need to do is buy a humongous screen,
Hmm.
set up, make a little theater in the garage,
Yeah.
and watch the movies. Hey, Snort a Poopa Scuba!
Hello, humans and other critters and xenomorphs.
Hello, humans and other
Good, and we are
quitters.
on the Mrs. channel too, also. So go vote on her poll on her channel also. And he says hello to you too. But
Hello.
honestly, I really don't. I think like a movie like Wrath of Khan, I got to control the lighting outside. I got to have the thing.
There's a lot.
I watching this movie today because I actually like this. And normally, this is a movie at home. I think one of the things would be in those little slower scenes, I'd pick up my phone and play,
Mhm.
or the daylight would distract me, or
I
somebody walks
understand
down the
that.
hallway. There's all those things that go happen. And once they take me off, I lose the focus.
Mhm.
Being in the theater, at, at least for me, and everybody's different.
Mhm.
Everybody's different. But just for me, I need to get away from any potential distractions. So, and there go the mushrooms. We knew the mushrooms are coming out too. So, all right. So that's it. But Hungry, basically, I really loved. No, I was not creeped out by Space Jockey. I always wanted more about Space Jockey. That's why Prometheus was so disappointing. Like it felt like it did not explain it enough, or at least clear enough to make it understandable. Where unless you had read all the done all this research, I like the space jockey, and we talked about it earlier about how the detail of the space jockey, about how they noticed the bursting out of the chest and stuff. So really, really, really is cool with that.
Mhm.
I love this movie. I thought it was great. I like I said, I don't think I would have survived the first part of the movie at home, but being in an environment where I stay with it, because the score, like we said, scoring, graphics, all that stuff worked together, and
Yes.
I did not get bored. It was slow a little at a time or two, but I was okay with it. So,
Mhm.
would
But
you?
that slow list was needed. That's the thing. The slow list was, it was needed in parts of the movie.
The
Um,
silence. You think
the
it goes with the theme about in space, no one can hear you scream, but you had the silence. You had
yeah.
it created the mood, the tension.
And like they said, the claustrophobia. If you had that silence and you had, and it feels like, you do. It's almost you're like feel like you're just slowly getting suffocated by the silence. And
Right.
then, and then they would, you know, do
Mhm.
something and it kind of break that. Um, but yeah, you had to have the silence. You had to have
Yeah.
those slow down scenes. You had to
Yeah.
have because the characters needed they needed that in themselves in real life.
Hmm.
After you've experienced them, you need that that
Yeah.
kind of stop and that you
Hmm.
can't that adrenaline you can't have that adrenaline all the time,
Yep.
you know. And so I think those were important.
Which I think that that's a good thing. A different things. I'm going to come back to say I'm flagging a few more of these things. So, and he said, "I love my people enjoyed this makes." But then again, like I said, I think it's context and everything else, and
Uh-huh.
it was really really good. I did
Mhm.
enjoy it. I still like Aliens better, but this one made sense and stuff like that. So, all right, Mrs. Any other thoughts? We got a lot of comments to go back through of what starred. Shall we go them
Okay,
quickly or
go
can?
ahead and go through them. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Angel is not with us. No, Brogu said Aliens is a great movie. Should do a watch party. I'm with you there. I've heard so much interest the last few days for watch parties. I'll I'll see what I can do. We'll have to do something. Okay. Apparently there's demand for it, and if I don't miss this, maybe that's something you can do.
Okay, I'm going to say something. There's 11 people watching over on Dad Man's side.
Uh huh.
I want all of you that are not over on my channel to go over there. And if you haven't subscribed, I want you to subscribe.
There you
I'm
go.
putting my link right in right
Yeah.
now. Um,
Because folks, we're trying to get Mrs. to 500 subs. She truly is trying to monetize, and she can use all the support. And like the other day, she took money from the Twitch subscriptions, Kofi donations, and got a new laptop that allows her to go mobile and be able
yes,
to stream on the road during the days. Because with some family dynamics and situations, we need the mobility and you know and to keep things going, allow her to work and everything
so
else. So
yes.
thank you for that, and to make sure your Kofi
Sorry.
gets back out there again. Mr. Angels watched the theater when it came out, and like you said, it's slow suspense start accelerating as more people die in panic, and then we see that we see slow parts of the alien exposed. We see, before we finally get the full alien xenomorph, then we see the plot with the corporation, little pieces. Then we see it all revealed with the plan. It really was a really cool thing. No sound in space. So yeah, I said how we liked it. So Alien, I'm like you. Aliens is the best of those that I said. And
I think I
lady,
have all of the Alien, even the bad ones, because I
yeah,
think bad movies still should be preserved.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. So Lady V, I think she said loves it way back then. At like two, oh my god, an hour and a half ago. Wow. For Minute Cinema say, you know what? They should make the film better. Is if Ripley said, "I don't need no men," and then killed the alien with hand-to-hand combat.
yeah, that would be that's what, if they put Alien out today,
Yeah.
that's what it would be.
Well, of course, we talked about
Thank you,
that again.
Rod.
About, yeah. Oh,
Sorry.
what's up? What's up?
Oh,
Thank
he
you.
just
What?
said he subbed. I was thanking
Yay!
Rod.
Thank you,
So,
Rod.
yeah,
Yes.
he had already subbed. I was
Uh,
thanking him for that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we talked about this one earlier. Daisy and I said take the 1984 movies and release them. Now, Buddy said the Imagine people had back then was incredible. Then to create something like this from nothing, opposite of the cut and paste that they do now.
Yes, that's what I was saying. It's laziness now.
You
You
know,
don't
it's
want
every, but it's like news media.
and like what, who said, oh, I can't remember who said it. Oh my gosh, my brain is totally, but that they don't, you have blockbusters.
Yeah.
Everything is blockbusters. Everything is
Yeah.
blockbusters. They don't have any, it's really hard to do an independent film now, or
Yeah.
even a mid-priced film and within the uh, film companies.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, I mean, you look at a whole all society, not just movies. Look at your news media. You've seen it from the inside. It's copy and paste, copy and paste.
mhm.
Print out and run with it. So your Muslim uncle said, "I'd love to know what you and the missus thought about a possible brain drain because video game storylines have been amazing forever right now, and I wonder if that's where talent is going." I don't know. I've heard complaints about a lot of the gaming plot lines too. So, and then of
I
course
think it's
Brogu.
Well,
Go ahead.
about that, I think that people of talent are going to go where they will be, appreciated, and, I do think that, doing independent video games is a lot easier, and I say that quantify, it's
Yeah.
than making an independent film, and they might be going over, because there's some wonderful, wonderful independent video games out there, and their
Hmm.
stories are amazing. So there's some that, they're the main line, and they are getting
Hmm.
kinda stupid, but they might be going over there and pitching their stuff over there because it's
Yep.
appreciated. A lot independent companies, there's appreciated, and,
Yep.
it might be, an easier access for them to get their stuff out there. I'm not gonna say it's easier
Yep.
to do, but maybe an easier access
Yep.
for to get their and to use their talents.
And hello
I
to
don't
Tina, the Naughty Dragon, has come in tonight.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello, Miss
you want
Naughty.
naughty? We actually showed some of the scantily clad Ripley scenes, which oh my god, Hungry, wow, and Hungry and I talked about that before. I was like, I was not prepared for wow from 1979. That was interesting, but hey, but
And
Brogu
B from
says,
O's here. B from O's here.
"Hey
Hello,
from
B from O.
OB, hey, how are you? Good to see you."
I'm trying to look at the bottom of the chat while you're looking
Yeah,
at
I
the
know. It's
star and
like
stuff,
I
so
didn't even see B from O sneak in, but hey,
so
welcome.
you
Brogu recommends The Thing, and I've heard great things about The Thing. Balzette said earlier about the Egyptian flying sun disk reference. I don't think that I did. So yeah, and then DJ talked about the message Lieutenant Colonel the quote about where
Yeah.
there was shot down. So I do not know this, Dave C. I do not know how true that is, but the deleted scene could have
Did
been
they cast the
interesting if Dallas was
alien?
alive. That was
Did they
interesting.
cast the alien die off in the order they died in the film,
Yeah.
except for unless you count the
Oh,
police?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know. I see. Balzette loves the fact that Metroid is based on this space dragon named Ridley. Here is a woman. Every time the game ends, there's a massive explosion. Now, Bucky's crafting is one that cannot handle intense movies. They are watching. I might watch Young Frankenstein tonight. We've been watching the
Oh,
Mel Brooks lately.
Frankenstein. I love Mel Brooks. I
Yeah.
love Mel
And
Brooks.
here's Lady V about your blue milk again, imagining Dadman's face hugger leaving blue milk. Oh,
You
wow.
know, they're
Okay.
gonna actually, I don't know if we missed it, but they're going to show Blazing Saddles, release it in the theaters for
Again?
a limited showing. Maybe,
Again?
maybe
Wow.
we've missed it. I saw it
No,
on the.
we've seen it once a couple years ago, but
No,
still,
this is something I saw as we were in the theater. They have like a list of all the movies.
I think it's
Um,
coming up later in the year. Yeah.
I just find it very interesting that I, I, mm, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know what they could really air of that now.
No.
That
Well,
would
no, they
never be
did.
made today.
No, we saw it a couple years ago with the
Yeah,
real uncut movie. So
yeah, I'm
now,
just saying, yeah.
Rod's like, isn't Dadman walking a football? Wouldn't a face hugger just be sucking air? Impregnation would be impossible because the embryo couldn't grow air. Well, no, tonight Mrs. has a face hugger on me. So yes, I am still a football. Um,
And he's
Balzette likes,
talking, so is it really,
yeah,
really an effective face hugger?
Balzette likes aliens and horror more than just plain old sci-fi. I understand that. So, and thought about the power source for,
Well, Star Wars is not sci-fi.
yeah,
Star Wars is like science fantasy.
yeah,
So there is a kind of a little difference in the two, but I
yeah.
understand what you're saying. I do
Well, the
understand what
three,
you're
the
saying.
level of technology, yeah, would be amazing in the environments. And of course, once again, Bucky gave her daughter three small cups of blue milk at that point. Yay, you're such a good mom, Bucky. And I can't
Bye,
wait. I hope
Corey.
we can
Corey
find
has to leave.
Corey.
Bye-bye.
Have fun with the family, my friend. So good to see you. So Wes Cagle is here. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So
Hello, Wes
good to
Cagle.
see you tonight. All right, and Corey had to go. Okay, let me get back up to where it was. B from O is here.
Tina,
B from O.
Tina was asking if that was Brad on your face, and it was telling Brad to get off right now.
Brad. I guess
Hey,
I'm the
Brad. I
dragon.
didn't know. I didn't know he had his name. I'm sorry.
There we go. All right, so let me say All right, so okay, let me get
Yeah,
back.
Belle said, I do know that. It's getting harder and harder for people to be creative without yeah, I've already
Yeah,
had my rant. I'm not
exactly.
gonna rant again.
All right,
This is
so
that was in regards to this comment here that I
oh
had. So yeah, I'm
yeah,
not gonna rant again. You all heard it once.
yeah. Hungry, I guess, finally noticed the avatar. So hey, so there you
And I
go.
did it in the upper corner too.
Yes,
It's on our
exactly.
little watermark up there.
All right. So, and I said earlier, go focus on the missus too. Please appreciate it. He's still
Thank y'all.
laughing. Hugger. Yeah. So Becky said that's why I'm over here on Dadman's side. I think she needs a viewing hours more than Dadman if she's trying to monetize. Absolutely. So we appreciate that. So, and also the
Wow, I've
Ko-fi
gotten
account.
20 votes so far in my
Yay. All right.
on my
Woohoo.
poll.
Support Mrs. on our Ko-fi, monthly or a single time donation. She appreciates support and just bought a computer because of all the help and wonderful things from people.
Yes.
So Tina was actually playing Susie Homemaker today. But yeah, go back and watch it again
Oh,
and
no,
stuff.
that's
And
okay, that's okay. Yeah,
exactly.
check it
Snort a
out.
Poop has watched and subscribed on both sides. So, all
You're a
right.
good
So,
bear. Good bear.
and
I
Bucky
said
said
to you,
also
but you
like the
copied
Mrs.
my
Moore.
hand.
Well, see,
But
Bucky's, that's not fair. Everybody, especially ladies, Lisa likes Mrs. Better. I know Tina likes Mrs. Better. Definitely Lady V likes Mrs. Better, but that's okay. I'm good.
'cause
I'm
I'm
good.
likable.
Yeah, you're squeezable and everything else. So, yes, I did like. Yaphet Kotto in this. It was really interesting. All he did was gripe about money and all this for the longest time. That I thought was truly interesting. It was
I
interesting. I didn't quite expect that.
I thought the character, but he was kind of like, the tough guy, almost like the guns blazing, rah, 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 kind of thing. But really, when push come to shove, and I know that the girl was there,
Yeah,
um, he should have realized, hey, if I don't kill it, she's gonna die.
yeah,
Period. And like you said, at least do a test zap there because she was obviously frozen in fear. She wasn't
yeah,
gonna move.
yeah,
Maybe, hit the little alien with a little bit of that fire to get its attention.
yeah,
But he didn't do
yeah,
it. He just kept screaming, and I'm like, "Come on, dude! You're supposed to be this,"
yeah,
And I think he had a crush on her, and
yeah.
that's why
I
he couldn't
probably
do it.
so. Well, Lady V said, "Oh, the I loves it was at the face humper thing. I think that you made so
Mhm.
that's cool." Let's see. It said hugger. Either way, it's kind of like the same thing in a way, you know.
Uh,
Uh, so and Bucky, love to hear your entertaining opinion on that. So, oh, Snort Poop has jumped in on it. See what you started, Lady V? A face humper would be an interesting critter. Yes, it. So, oh,
Oh, I'm gonna be
oh
very
God.
quiet about that. I am not,
B from
shush,
Oh Hello.
shush, shush, shush. Hello, B from O, hello.
Exactly. We're gonna do that. But Brad, is that you? Oh, I see it now. Get off his face right now. Okay. Now, because I'm way behind as to what that. Oh God, Lady V. Whoa, hello. That's a. He's not finished yet. Yeah. Well, anyway, that I want my blue milk from a jug, a big jug, a jug. Okay. Oh boy. I go into so many things just by complete accident, Mrs. You know.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I like the way you just did that one. So, and Wes Cagle said, "Glad you like the film. It's a great sci-fi horror classic. Aliens has the better action and better lines. Yes, absolutely. Thanks to Bill Paxton. But you like the pacing of Alien. What did you think
Yeah.
about pacing? I think
Yeah,
you
that's
touched
what
on that.
yeah, because when they needed those, like I said before, when they needed those, the down scenes, if you wanna say, it was realistic because you can't be like, having adrenaline as, that character for, 40 minutes. You'll die. It just you can't do it. Um,
Hmm.
but, they'd have their adrenaline and then they would step back. But
Yeah.
the film kept going forward.
Well, I
It
will
kept
say, I kind of contrasting it with Aliens, and I need to see Aliens again. It probably did have better pacing than Aliens because Aliens kind of like it kind of drug a little bit, especially
Yes,
up
see, but
front.
see, he liked the pacing of Alien. I like the
No,
pacing of
no,
Alien.
Aliens, the second one,
No, read a
huh?
thing. Aliens has the better action.
Action, but I
And the
like the
listen,
pacing.
let me finish. And the better lines thanks to Bill Paxton,
Right,
but I like the pacing of
but
Alien.
that's what I'm agreeing with him. I'm
No, no,
agreeing that
you
no,
said
no,
Aliens.
I know. I said Aliens was kind of just, especially at the beginning, was disjointed a little bit. You
Okay.
had all of a sudden she did the pacing from did seemed a little more jerky because all of a sudden you go into action all of a sudden and then you get quiet. And then this movie I thought just kept the drama, the intensity at the
It,
same time, and
and
you really had a better pacing.
it was a natural flow.
Yes, that's what I'm
When they
saying is that
yeah.
this movie I
Mhm,
thought had a better pacing than Aliens per se, and that should compared to the
mhm.
guns and the explosion. Now, Hungry asked,
Okay,
"Did you like the
okay.
deadpan and sassy Veronica?"
Veronica Cartwright, who played Lambert,
Right.
annoyed me because she was so whiny in this, in
Mm-hmm.
my opinion. And,
Mm-hmm.
finding out that she was the navigator, it kinda made sense. You know, but I liked her character. I thought her character was good in it. Um, and not knowing how the, actress is in other movies, um, I I like I said, I think all the actors did wonderful jobs. I think she would have been horrible as Ripley, which she originally, um,
read for. She read, yeah.
auditioned for, but I like it was very interesting what Dadman said when that like said that like she was the emotions of the audience. And she kind of was reflecting how the audience was reacting to this. And I think that that is true. And I think that and that made me appreciate her character a lot more. I thought her acting was really good in it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I like the character. It still kind of annoyed me some, but like I say, understanding that she was a navigator and navigator pilots and navigators most for the most part are wusses. They're there to fly. They're not there to fight usually. I said for the most part. So don't go naming all these pilots that are tough guys. Um, so
Yeah.
I liked her character. I liked her
Mm-hmm.
character. I did.
Now, I have not seen the thing, but I've been another recommended. So, uh, let's see. Bucky said they watched Blazing Saddles a few weeks ago for the first time. Shocked it was would be shown in theaters this day. More Blazing Saddles I'd love to see in the theater. Well, I'm going to take a little detour, just 1 second, Mrs., because I think we're winding up. But let's see, Fathom Events does have its 2024 lineup out, and
Yeah,
the
yeah, Snorter Poop is
yeah,
it probably does say that, you know, but it's anybody that goes to watch a Mel Brooks and not gonna think that there's not gonna be things, you know Young Frankenstein had offensive stuff in it. I mean, they are.
Blazing Saddles. I'm going to go out here. I'm going to share this for you because this is from. I want to share this. This is from Fathom Events, actually. Here.
Yeah, while you're looking real quick, yes, well, yes, Wes Cagle. The slower moments in Alien builds the suspense for the sharp moments of terror, and the
Mm-hmm.
music, like I said, was like the well, how would we say 7? There were 7 of actors
Yes, 7 on the ship.
on the ship. So, like to me, the music was like the eighth actor,
Mm-hmm.
which you didn't it didn't stick out when
Yep.
the music crescendo. You know how like a lot of movies, you hear oh yeah, and something scary's going to happen. That it
Right.
did those kind of things in this, but it wasn't like oh okay now something scary's going to happen. It just
Mm-hmm.
was like another
Yep.
actor in the movie to me, my opinion.
Exactly.
Take it or
Well,
leave
real
it.
quick, I'll show this because this is from Fathom Events. Yeah, Mel Brooks' 50th anniversary, Blazing Saddles, September 15th,
Ooh,
September 18th, 2024.
I
This is the
was 10
50th.
years old.
I was 4. So, but hey, so of course you see they got like Rear Window, Hungry Boy's new favorite movie, The Fifth Element. So, the Never Ending Story 40th anniversary. Wow. So, but yeah, that's true. So check out Fathom Events near you. You might be in store if you wanted to see some of these on the big screen. So, yeah, the New Jersey comment, New Jersey. That was the answer. I got that. So, exactly, it happens. We always forget to hit the like sometimes. And hey, thank you, CLS. He said the Mister is good as well. Yeah,
Oh
but
yes,
your
I
butt
think.
is better. Your butt is better.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Yeah,
thank you. I
I,
think we
I I
or
will completely.
Ripley's
I will
Ripley's
completely agree
butt
with that.
Ripley's butt is oh my gosh.
Oh
That
wow,
scene was like,
but it
"Oh."
was flat anyway. But anyway, that's a different issue. But see, like Snorter said, nobody can pronounce words in a special Southern way like Dad, man. Thank you,
No.
Snorter I appreciate it. Yeah, Tina. I would love having Tina around. Tina, our naughty dragon, is really, really crazy. Oh, but see, I think she likes my unicorn tail though. I love that. I love that thing. Oh gosh. Oh, thank you, Tina. I like you. I want to hug you and sweet and call me George. Oh,
Yes, you
that's
know
so
where
sweet.
that's from, right?
Yeah, Looney Tunes.
Yes, the
The
big
big
dog.
dog. Yeah,
I
yeah,
want to hug you
exactly.
and squeeze you and call you George. And yeah.
Oh my gosh, snort! Oh gosh, we got another debate. He's like, don't talk about to Lady V. Don't talk about the unicorn. He needs a face hugger. So yeah, and then Lady V's like, but he puts a face humper on the unicorn tail. I'll
Oh
put
my
a
gosh.
face humper on the unicorn tail if I had to.
Oh
And
gosh.
actually, yeah, I think about like your backside better.
Oh gosh.
Oh
When I'm
gosh,
running away in Fortnite.
exactly. Round one fight. So, all right, okay.
Flawless victory. Da, da, da.
Yes, and yes, exactly. Go back and watch what you have not seen. I think it's let's see. Chewbacca as navigator was a wuss too at times. Yes, you're right though,
Ah,
Lisa. That's true. That
yes, he
is true. That's
whined.
a very
He
good
could rip your
point.
arms off, but he was a whiny baby. He
Yeah,
was.
the trash compactor. That's a very good point, Lisa, because
Oh,
you forget about that. His death on Serpentine. Uh, a lot of the other times when he spent, but he was a wuss with the. It was just a Dianoga in the trash compactor. But thank you, Lisa. That's a really really good point thing. Bucky said we watched all the Mel Brooks movies. Want to see? We're going to watch some more of the Leslie Nielsen stuff.
hey Bucky,
His
did you watch High Anxiety? Just curious
mhm.
um of the Mel
But
Brooks.
right here, and while we wait on the response, West Cagle, she played Ripley perfectly, and yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the first
Mhm.
thing you saw in this movie today. Right out of the gate, she set the tone as the number three officer. Actually,
And you saw
King was
the
number two.
share at the end when she was, saw the alien in the
Yeah.
escape shuttle, and she moves back into
Hmm.
the uh, spacesuits. You could see the fear in her eyes. She's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, oh, I got to do," knowing she
Yeah.
has to do something. But that fear there is not like, I can kick this thing's ass.
Yes.
She
Bucky
did what
said.
she had to do through
Yeah.
fear. I see that you haven't watched it. It's a good one. Try to
Bucky
watch it.
said it had not watched High Anxiety, and I did. What did I do? I don't reckon he. That's a personal business with you. I love this Fifth Element. I identify as a meat popsicle. Love that in that movie. It's like, so Rob was three when that came out. I do agree. The black butt was a little bit of an aircraft carrier on that, but hey, it's you like big fat furry butts. You cannot lie. So
I have a big
and
fat furry butt, and I can't lie. No.
I don't think we have this on
Yes, I
Blu-ray.
do.
You do have it
Oh,
on
not
Blu-ray
on Blu-ray. I don't
or
have it on
DVD.
Blu-ray. I have
Exactly.
it on
Okay. But
DVD.
we
But
got,
we
dude.
do
I
have
love Police Squad. I love those shows. I love
what,
the mix
6
together.
episodes or something? There's not that many of them.
There's not many.
Uh-uh.
Oh gosh. All right. Uh, yeah, I agree with you, Lisa. Still not buying the skin in Fortnite. Yeah, but yeah,
No.
Weaver as
Uh,
Ripley was fantastic because, like you said earlier, she really been off. They kind of pulled her out of nowhere to do this role, and it was really, really a good thing for them. So,
yeah, I think
oh,
she just
Rod saying to get it. I mean, if we got it, he said review them. Wow. Okay, we got more
oh,
recommendations.
the
Content.
police car?
The
No,
police
we can
squad. Yeah.
we have them. We have them. We have them on DVD. We do not have them on Blu-ray.
But that's
So
what's
we
so
can watch them
wonderful.
and review them. Yeah.
That's what's so wonderful. You guys in the chat, we come in talking aliens, and then 2.5 hours later, y'all bring up other things to talk about and stuff. And I think that's wonderful. We appreciate the support and everything. But yeah, that would be we'll do that. And the suggestions for watch parties, you guys, all of y'all that have
I
come
might
in is
do that. I
amazing.
might work on trying to do watch parties of certain films.
Hmm. Yeah, because it's just it's things in terms of times of the day and everything else. But yeah, listen, I tell you what's so encouraging, and we're going to probably go ahead and wrp up unless anybody
Hey,
has
hey, hey, do you want to know why the DVD is really good?
why
Because I got it, let's see, if it was what's if I got it 5 for $3, what would it be?
like
It divide 5, what,
60
6
cents. Uh,
cents. I got it for less than a buck. That
yeah.
makes it even better. If I
Yep.
got it at the library sale, I got it for probably less than 5 cents.
Yep.
So,
But folks,
yeah.
that's I miss. Do you have any other things or whatever? We
No,
still got 20
I
watching us here. Hmm?
if you have a chance to go watch this in the theaters while it's still there, try to go watch it. It is much cooler
Oh
on a
God,
big
this
screen.
one, Sweeney Todd.
I love Sweeney Todd. Which one? The one with Angela Lansbury or the one with Johnny Depp and Helen Bonham Carter? I think
I've
that's
only
her
seen
name.
the Johnny Depp one, Helena
Helena
Helena Bonham Carter. Yeah, Bonham Carter. Yeah,
Helena.
yeah. So, but do you have anything else, Mrs., or do you want to talk about what's
No,
coming up with you?
I can talk about what's coming up with me.
Yes, please
Um,
do before I forget. And don't forget
uh,
to show your poll to the people.
oh, I don't have a poll, but never mind. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, so everybody, here's my poll. I'm going to end the poll right now, by the way. I have
Okay.
21 votes. Thank you guys
Wow.
all for that. 21 votes. How many likes do I have? 21 likes. How many likes does Dadman have? Dadman better not have more likes than me, or I'm going to have to scream.
I'm at
He has
20, I think.
19. Woo!
And how
Okay,
many you have?
21.
Yoo-hoo!
Uh,
Yay!
so, okay, the poll. We're going to end it
Oh,
in
look at
5
this,
seconds.
Lisa.
Five,
Wow.
4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to end the
Mrs.
poll now. Okay, 62% said they would save the cat, and 38% said
Wow.
no,
I
they
say leave
would
the cat
not save the
behind
cat.
and human survival.
I
Look
would
at that.
try to save a cat as much as possible. I am not going to say, I would not just say, but I would have to think of the
Oh,
bigger
look,
picture.
Bucky said she would unlike my site if it helped you, but look at this. Look at what Lisa recommended here. So that that's cool. I tell you what, I would love to do. I would be interested with you, and maybe if we had somebody like Lisa or somebody else that wanted to join us for a movie here or there, I'd get into it. I think it's fun.
Okay,
I
cool.
love so
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay,
So
I
and
can
Jerry Manos is here.
Hey, Jerry! How are you?
Yep.
How
Okay.
are
Sorry.
you?
Sorry. You talk about yourself. What's going
I'm
on? What do
trying
you got?
to, but you're not
I'm
letting me,
sorry.
man. You're
Okay.
not
Sorry.
letting me. He's not. He's interrupting, man. He's not. He's thinking that this show is not called Movie Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking with special guests. Dad Man Face Hug. What? Dad Man. What was it? Dad Man Face Hugger Walking. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay. First off, I am always promoting this because I think it's a good cause. Team Park Streamers is trying to raise $5,000 for Children's Hospital of Orange County. If you're interested in helping them out, and you can go over there and support them financially. They have, the last time I look, have $3,931 toward their goal. They started at 500 and they've worked up because people have been very, very generous. If you can't donate or don't want to donate, or you've already donated, whatever, I don't care. If you could copy that link that's on the screen and share it with your social media to help them get people over there. We have. I've talked to Berry Place 28 and Theme Park Casual, wonderful people. If you want to help out with that, that would be fantastic. Um, Also, Tuesday at 1 p.m., I am doing a block party build. It will be this first section of the Lego Indiana Jones set. So that will be Tuesday at 1 p.m. If I get it finished, I will do the second section on Thursday, but I don't know yet. So we will find out about that. I am not sure what else I have. I also do blocking out the boredom streams, impromptu build streams. Follow me on Twix and Threads to at the addresses that are on the screen to find out when those are. My morning musing show is at tomorrow at 1 p.m. because it's Sunday. Um, and the rest of the days, it's Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m. We do puzzles. We talk about celebrations. We do memes like you saw tonight, the alien memes. Just we have a good time, and I hope it starts like in my neck of the woods. It's starting your day off, or you know, helps you get through the rest of the day if it's in the afternoon, or helps you settle down in the evening. Whatever it is, I hope it all works for you for that. Um, we have a P.O. box address. You can check out my YouTube or Twitch info pages. I believe they might be on Dadman's also. Um, and you can send stuff to me. You can send stuff to DadmanWalking55, or you can also send it to our youngest, Angela, who is a streamer on Twitch. So that is available there. You can support me on Kofi at Mrs. Dadman Walking 55, Throne at Mrs. Dadman 50. Walking55 also. One is a monetary donations. I'm not monetized on YouTube yet, so this helps me get things I need, um, headsets, monitors, my laptop, which I have gotten, which thanks to people that have subscribed over on my Twitch side or have helped donate on Ko-fi. Thank you guys so much for that. And the throne is a gift wish list. It's a privacy, so you can send things through that, and your private information, your address and stuff will not come to me at all. I will not see it, and you will not see my address either. So it's like a little protection there. I have gifted people things on Throne, and I have received stuff on Throne, and it's fun and it's easy to do. Um, and if you want to look and see what my youngest wants, they also have one, and it's Angowo, Angowo. These are some of the gift builds that I've done. Thank you, everybody, for them. My live streams and VODs, YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch, Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no numbers, and my streaming schedule. You can find it on Twitter at MDadmanWalking. And that is all I have to say.
Well, that's a lot, Mrs. That's a lot.
Now, what are you doing?
Not much. Really, there's a possible for a Fortnite stream tomorrow. Very possibly, maybe a stream tomorrow in the evening. But I've got such a backlog of work to do around here because I will be away for a few days and not able to stream because of work. So, here, this is. Did you make
Yeah,
sure?
I talked about that. I
I
did.
know. I just can't push that enough for you, but because Mrs. just got a computer to help her go mobile. But really, there's probably not much streaming. Maybe with Mark D with a C tomorrow night, possibly, or maybe a Fortnite stream tomorrow. But not likely. I think at that point until Wednesday evening at the most. Probably the next thing will be a late night party stream with late night with Dad Man and friends on Wednesday night, 10 o'clock. We'll try to do that because I will be back in town then. Um, so just a lot of stuff coming up. Also next Friday, join us for our last Buck Rogers review next Friday night, and we're going to watch one episode, or we're going to review one episode and then talk about the series. We'll also have not only our normal crew of Hungry, JT, Daisy, but we'll also have the great Dave C with us that night. Who had stepped in for a couple episodes while Daisy was out. That being said, I believe we do have appearances coming up on other channels. Yes. Let's see.
May 5th. Is it May 5th?
May 5th, I'm on with, which is, I guess, 2 weeks. Basically, I'm on with Miss Martin Musings talking about Battle of Chancellorsville. May 4th is Mrs. and I next Saturday. Yeah, next Saturday, the Mrs. and I are going to do a combined Star Wars build stream with a Star Wars trench run on May the 4th in celebration of Star Wars.
Wait, I did go ahead. You keep talking. As soon as I find it, I'll post it.
Yes, that's it. And then we'll have appearances on other channels in June. So we have a lot of stuff coming up down the road. But in terms of active streams for me, it's going to be a little bit of a light period. But hey, hopefully the missus can go at night and different times, and you guys support her like you always do. So, all right.
Here, I forgot about this. So let me go ahead and show this because you just talked about it. Let me get it shared on stream real quick here, just so that people can see it. I need to get this. So here we go. Yes. Block party with Mrs. Dadman Walking. May the 4th be with you on May 4th at 5 p.m. Lego Star Wars Death Star Trench Run Diorama. These are the Lego sets that are for adults, they say. And the special guest will be Dadman Walking, and it'll be on my channel, his channel, both YouTubes, and my Twitch channel. So, yes, hope to see you there. Oh, yes, hope to see you there.
All right. So with that, I think we're done.
I hope so. So can I say goodbye to everybody?
Well, let me do one last thing because there's a link that I want to tell everybody to. Let's see. I wonder if Lady V is still. I know she usually goes there. and I'm probably going to go over there for a little bit. So,
Yes.
but for Jedi Bill Saturday Night Karaoke, uh, go over there and support it. Come listen to some stuff. I'll do if a song if you want me to. I'm owing some people some songs. So let's see,
Did
at
you
10
find the
p.m. in
link?
about 20 minutes. I'm about to do it. So, okay, there's 20 minutes there. What we got? Oh, crap. I was copying and
Wait,
pasting, hit
there's
the wrong
a
button.
did you get he actually has a link.
Hmm. Yeah, I've got it right here. There we go.
The link to this okay, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
there we go. Check it out over there. So, oh yeah, get hey, let the kids stay up all night. They got blue milk to drink, and chocolate ice cream to
Yes.
eat. But check us out. Check me out over there with Jedi Bill. Go say hi. Celebrate Jedi Bill and his 5,000 subscribers with some karaoke tonight. And on that note, thank you everybody for being here. So don't forget to like, share, stream out this again. Make sure you subscribe to all of our channels, and come listen to some
Okay.
karaoke. You
Okay.
never know. I love staying alive now. Bye.
Wait,
And
wait,
always fun. Thank you.
did you hit don't
Huh?
hit the stream, don't hit the stream.
I'm not.
I
I'm
gotta
not
say my
hitting it yet.
goodbyes.
Oh
Let me
shoot.
say my
Okay. Fun
goodbyes.
stream,
Yes, I
Dad, Man,
always
and Mrs. And then
yeah,
you take. She's trying to give us her kids. Anyway.
I'll take them for a little bit. Everybody, I'll see you next time. Remember to be kind. Remember to show love. And remember that you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. And go check out Dadman at Jedi Bill in about 20 minutes. Bye, everybody.
Bye.